All right, fellas, we up.
She don't sound like a sister.
She probably not.
She don't think she's a sister.
Probably not.
Sound like a Nancy.
Yeah, probably.
That ain't right.
Probably. So we back at it. Friday.
Yeah.
You know, it's Friday, so you know what it is. I'm here with the fellas.
Yes,
Sports,
sir.
Sports mixing. What's good, fellas?
Chilling, you know, doing what you do.
The life, man. I mean, look, you know, it's a whole new meaning to the sun is rising since China.
Yeah.
Since China got their own sun now.
You ain't lying about that. Yeah, they definitely changed the game with that one.
Wow.
Man. Did you see that one, Brooks?
What's that?
The China that launched the sun. They created an artificial sun.
Oh damn! No, I think when was that?
I just saw the video like last couple of days.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to go check that.
I don't know when it was, but I saw the video for it like a couple of days ago.
Unreal.
Damn.
Say it get hotter than the real sun.
That's what they say. Gotta research that one.
Yeah, I have to look at that. I missed that.
Hey,
unbelievable.
This is where we at right now, fellas.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? This is where it's at.
So we've gone beyond cloning pigs to cloning a fucking sun. Okay.
Hey, yeah.
It looks like.
I don't even know what's next.
Well,
whatever. Like, what's next?
Whatever's next. You know, whatever's next. You know, society right now like the fake. We don't like the real. We like the fake.
Yeah.
Everything is about fake. Unreal.
Yes, indeed. So, y'all see the screen, fellas?
Yeah, I see King.
So
I see King.
You know, it's King weekend.
Yeah, how about that?
The actual birthday is tomorrow.
Martin.
Dr. King. So you know, we're gonna dedicate the flow to Dr. King tonight.
Yes, sir.
Everybody go out and do something for somebody else this weekend. Do some service, you know, serve the people this weekend. In honor of the doctor. Show some love, you know, do something for somebody other than yourself. You know how that go. Got that long weekend. Most of us got that long weekend.
That's right.
I'm probably gonna end up working anyway Monday.
Okay.
But
you know a lot of people who get that holiday, they ain't ever agreed with the holiday, so they work anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you got that group out there.
Yeah, you know how that go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Dr. King, you know, pivotal person in our life. You know, I'm probably, but definitely wasn't alive during his run. But I benefited from some of his sacrifices over the years. You know what I mean? I benefited. Y'all fellas, y'all got any thoughts on Dr. King before we jump into it?
Yeah. I mean, I think you said it right, man. I mean, he's a giant. You know, even if you weren't alive during his time, he's still a giant. And you know, the thing about Dr. King is that now I've never agreed with everything that he did, and you know, there's always some drawbacks on the whole integration thing. But when you listen to what he's saying,
right?
I mean, when you listen to what the man is saying, I mean, you can't even really find any fault in his language, man. His language was precise, and what he was saying was right on point. You can't argue it. The only thing I used to say, the only thing that I had would question is that you know, who we were dealing with at that time, the mindset that we were dealing with at that time. And sometimes when you're dealing with somebody with a crooked mind, with an unfair mind, you can't come at them with fairness.
Right.
Yeah, you can't come at them with fairness, and that was a problem to me, you know, but you cannot dispute what was coming out of that man's mouth, man. One of the great orators of all time.
Absolutely, absolutely. CB, you got anything?
Well, I mean, you know, clearly he was a great man, and just piggybacking off of what Dean said, I mean, the man was like incredibly intelligent. He was incredibly smart. You know, he was incredibly well read, and was an excellent writer. You know, the thing that I think of most when I think of King is how sanitized view that we are provided of King. And there's whether it be quotes or material by King that's not, how can I say, put forth as much as say like the Dream speech and such. One example is he was a critic of the Vietnam War. You know, he was a critic of American imperialism. You know, he looked at the war as, you know, we're funding this war while we have poor people here. You know, bellies grumbling, and yet we got money for guns way across the world. You know. So when I think of King, I think of him beyond this dream speech. I think of him as someone who was a critic of the government, and rightfully so. Militarism, racism, imperialism. I believe there's another ism that I'm missing, but I believe you get the point.
We taking. Cheese, what's up, brother?
What's up, fellas? What's up?
What's up, Cheese?
What's cracking? What's cracking?
All right.
So no BO zone.
So Cheese, we dedicating the flow to Dr. King tonight. You know, his birthday is tomorrow, the holiday's Monday. Just if you had anything you wanted to add before we push it along. Any thoughts you had for Dr. King?
Oh man, we mentioned it quite a few times. He's one of the icons of the 20th century. It's ironic you bring that up today because Sirhan had his parole hearing, and he was the guy who shot Robert Kennedy.
Robert Kennedy, yeah.
Yeah, and what's ironic was the whole interaction between Martin Luther King and Robert Kennedy during the 60s, because they were not on equal, you know, seeing eye to eye, put it that way, for a long time, along with JFK. Robert Kennedy finally came around, and he and Martin Luther King became closer as he tried to understand the civil rights movement, what's going on. And that kind of changed that 68 year in which he was shot and Robert F. Kennedy was assassinated. You think about it, kind of changed the trajectory of American history, because you don't know how that would have came about. You don't know how Robert Kennedy, if he would have become president, how he might have had asked Martin Luther King to be a part of his cabinet. I don't know. But that's just, you know, one of the aspects of his greatness. You know, obviously the civil rights movement was front and center for him. And also education. He always thought that education for Black Americans was very important. And so yeah, he's a great man. Great man.
Yep. So definitely somebody we heard a lot about, you know, over the years. You know, somebody that they did talk about him in school a little bit. he was. I think everybody's household had a picture of him, or
Yeah.
some kind of memento to him and his work, his life work. So I felt like, with the day being the eve of his birthday, then this is the holiday weekend. Just wanted to honor him today, well, in my way, and then just be able to just hope people go out and do something of service to somebody else this weekend. I mean, it could be a small thing, you gotta do nothing big, but just in honor of Dr. King, make it about service this week. So
I would point to the picture behind me, but you guys could never see it. But Martin Luther King is on the other side of the guy in the middle. I don't want to say his name in case CB, but that's how CB get emotional. I'm just saying, on the other side of,
You motherfucker call me emotional.
There you go.
That's
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Hey,
nah, that was a good way to start the show, Kenny.
I think we on now, fellas. I think
We've been
on.
on.
Yeah, we on now.
She just took it to another level.
Shia is in the building.
Shia. Hold up, I gotta always acknowledge her when she come in here.
So, playoffs start this week, fellas. NFL 2021. I got the brackets up there. I don't know if y'all can see them. Of course, I don't have a dog in the fight this year, so I'm just hoping, it's be some good games. Really don't care who win at the end of the day. I just want to see good games. What's y'all thoughts on the playoffs this year? Or, who you looking to see, or anybody in particular, or anything?
I'm rolling with the Cowboys.
Yeah, I know you are a Cowboys fan, and been a little tough on y'all over the last few years. So
Hey,
I just hope, I hope that it's not a bad ending for you.
oh, it will be. It will be. I mean, if you're not raising the chip at the end of the game, you know what I'm saying?
I'm hoping it's not bad for y'all Cowboys fans, because right now I've been reading y'all stuff, and y'all a little bit up, got your chest poked out a little bit.
I don't know. Sometimes I'd be reluctant in expressing that I'm a Cowboy fan, because I don't know if I'm like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I look at things kind of in a real sort of way.
Yeah, well, you're not from Texas. You know what I mean? You're not from Texas, and you don't play a guy from Texas on TV. So
True.
You got a lot of Texas people, man, that's from Baltimore City that I know. That's they everything in Texas is bigger.
Yeah.
Right.
So they most definitely got their chest and they poked out right now.
Yeah.
And the Ravens at home too. Oh.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a rough road for Tampa Bay to repeat. I think that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's going to be a rough. If they were to repeat, it's going to be tough.
They got that motherfucker 12 over there, man. So
true, man. I'm not discounting that, but it's gonna. I think it's gonna be a rough road, man, because they got. I'm just looking at the injuries that they have. It's just gonna be a tougher road.
All right, so let's look at that side first. Let's look at the NFC side first. So we got. Let me see. So you got Cardinals and the Rams, which I think that's going to be a pretty good game.
I think that's going to be a pretty good game.
You got the Cowboys and the 49ers.
Yep.
And you got Buccaneers and the Eagles.
Yep.
Those are this week's games.
Yeah.
So let's look at that. Start at the top, I guess. Cardinals, Rams. How y'all feel about that?
I like the Rams. I like the Cardinals all year, but I may just change my mind before tip off. But I'm leaning toward the Rams.
Is Hopkins playing?
I know he was injured. I haven't seen any. I haven't really read the sports today, so I don't know anything on if he's
I thought he's out for the rest of the year.
I think he's out.
Yes, I haven't watched.
Yeah.
Any of the the injury reports or nothing, so I ain't kept up. I just know what the matchups are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that I mean with that dude number 99 and then that number 5 out there on the corner, and they just move him all over the place. Obviously, and Ramsey all over the place.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna go with LA on that one.
Rams.
Yeah,
and then they got Kyler Murray was mobile.
Yeah,
he looked pretty good out there. But like you say, it's gonna be tough without my man just asked Hopkins. Yeah, it's gonna be tough without Hopkins for sure. But they got a pretty good defense too there.
Yeah, they got a shot though. It's gonna be a good game.
I think it's gonna be a good game. I don't think nobody gonna run away with them.
No.
All right, so then we got the Cowboys and the Niners. I think I've seen San Fran once or twice this year. They got Jimmy G.
Mm-hmm.
At the quarterback. Jimmy G is the X factor. I think he's the type that he'll give something up at a crucial time. If he play within himself, he can give him a shot. But I think Jimmy G the type will give something up at a crucial time. And then the Cowboys defense, man.
Mm-hmm.
I like that number 11.
Mm-hmm.
And then Diggs out on the corner. I like him. So I'm gonna go Cowboys on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Cowboys on that one.
Yeah, I think I think the Cowboys can beat the Niners. I've seen the Niners play. I want to say maybe 3 or 4 games this year, and I saw them in week 17. I believe they came back. He looks sharp. I think there's times when Garoppolo can look average to below average, and then there's times that he shows flashes. And I think that's what gets people when he shows these flashes, I think people kind of expect a sense of consistency, but then that's not what you get from him. You get what you get from him. But I'm with Big Fella. I think this game is going to be the Dallas defense smothering the Niner offense.
Yeah, I'm liking Dallas in that one.
Yeah, I would go with the Cowboys too. They definitely got playmakers on defense, the 2 that you named in particular, and I think that Dak is legit, man. I think he's legit, and so I'm gonna go with them Cowboys, but the 49ers ain't nothing to sneeze at.
No.
At all.
They got pretty decent defense themselves.
They do. Yeah. They're very physical, fast, and if the quarterback can play a clean game, they do have a shot to beat the Cowboys.
And take this, on offense, I've seen maybe 3 games where they've been using Debo at running back.
Debo, yeah.
Man, that oh my gosh. You can't that has been so effective. That has worked for them. using that man as a running back.
Yeah.
He looked good. Debo's been making plays.
She got cheese in that one.
No, I totally agree with you guys. I've been a sort of lifelong Cowboy fan as well.
Get out of here, cheese, for real?
Yeah, I've always loved the Cowboys.
That's
But
beautiful.
the only thing is like you get to the playoffs and then San Francisco has a really good defense when they're healthy. And it's gonna be interesting to see how they handle the pressure of the front seven of San Francisco. As far as Deebo Samuel, I think he's one of the best all-around football players in the league. He blocks, he runs from the backfield, he catches tough passes. He's an all-around great player. So I look forward to that. I think Micah Parsons, like you said, I think he's
Yeah, he's tough.
yeah, he's
Tough.
something else, man.
Tough.
Debo, I think Debo came out in the same draft that Marquise Brown came out in.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. Along with Metcalf.
Debo's tough, man. Gee whiz.
He's tough, man. He's tough.
He is he's one of them players you just say he's a football player. Cause he just
Are you saying that Hollywood was drafted before them guys?
That's what I'm saying. Hollywood was the first receiver off the board. Metcalf was there. This boy Debo was there. The boy in with the Texans. That physical receiver they got number 11. AJ Brown, he was there. He was out there.
Oh, you talking about with the
Titans. What I
Titans.
say?
Yeah, the Titans.
Yeah, Houston. Yeah.
AJ Brown's another great football. Just a football player, man.
Football player.
He back for the playoffs too.
Man, he's physical. You know what they both remind me of? They have a mix between Sterling Sharp and Anquan Bolden. They both strong and physical, and I mean, gee whiz, man.
Straight up football players.
Oh, great players, man.
Hollywood, man. Hollywood lost that game.
Yeah.
He dropped a touchdown pass and that little
he short on that touchdown.
Yeah.
Because you seen the dude was right in front of him.
Yeah.
I mean, he took the hit, but he catch that ball, and you see the replay. He did a little alligator arm on that motherfucker.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
We gotta call him Malibu because he ain't Hollywood no more. We gotta call him Malibu Brown.
He gonna have to earn that name again.
No, I'm just kidding. I like Hollywood, man.
He might be Sacramento. Goddamn, he might be Northern California shit.
Yeah, he's a good player though.
Yeah,
good player, but
that was a miss.
That's his thing, though. You know, Hollywood he like hit or miss, and his misses are bad.
Well, he's tough though, man. To be a little guy, he's tough.
He gotta be consistent.
Yeah,
you know, he because when he good, but when he not, it's visible. You know
he ain't no number one receiver, that's for sure.
Nah.
You'd make a great slot receiver if you had two other good,
I think Bateman for the Ravens, since we brought them up, I think Bateman could be, getting some of his catches coming up.
Yeah.
With a full season.
Yeah.
With a full season coming, Bateman could be.
I'm excited about him.
Yeah, I like Bateman.
He was good on Silver Spoon.
Yeah, that's Justine's little brother.
Who was that, John Chaney? Who was that, John Chaney got the top?
I'm trying a new look, man. What's up, people?
Where Aaron McKee at?
Coach C, what's up, bro?
He said John
always
Chaney.
A light-skinned bastard. He's light-skinned dude, something else, man.
Like it make somebody run suicide after the game.
Oh, that's bad. What's the topic going on? What we talking about tonight, man? We talking about
in the playoffs right now. We going down the NFC bracket. We at the it's unanimous. All of us think Cowboys gonna win that one. So we had the last game, Philly and Tampa Bay.
What's up, Coach?
What's going on, my guy?
All right.
Always good to see a fellow dark-skinned brother in the room, man. Gotta balance this color situation out.
so we got Philly and Tampa Bay. I'm going Tampa Bay. Just I mean they got number 12, man. You know, anytime you on the side, you got a shot. You know, so I'm going Tampa Bay on that.
And AB gone.
Yeah, you know, we gonna leave AB alone this week.
Leave him alone, huh?
We dug in pretty good last week. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't bet against the Buccaneers in that game. There,
yeah, this TB man is the X factor.
Yeah.
And you know, the more I learn about this guy, you know, because I rooted against him for so long, but it's hard. It's hard to root against a great motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I was watching podcast today, and he was one of the topics. And you had some NFL guys that played with him. And Shady McCoy, you know, he played with them last year. He was with Tampa Bay last year. And he was just saying, you know, Tom Brady not only is like a savant with the football shit, but he's a master goddamn manipulator as well. You know, so remember last year when Tampa Bay beat New Orleans in the playoffs, and that was Drew Brees' last game. You know, so it was a big deal about that. And then after the game, y'all remember Tom Brady was on the field throwing the football around with Drew Brees' boys, right?
Yep, I remember.
And, you know, Tom, he smiled for the cameras and he do all of that, you know, all of the things that everybody love about him. So Shady McCoy, like, man, you know, he out there throwing the football with this man, kids, like, he said, man, when Tom came in the locker room, he said, I got that motherfucker man. He said, hey, he MIP in the palm of my hands. I mean, we beat him. We beat him, you know what I mean? So fuck him. But yeah, I got him now because, you know, he said, I got his kids throwing the ball with me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? His kids gonna be talking about that shit the whole ride home. You know what I mean? And there's footage of the shit.
I'd have had to whoop Tom ass after that comment. I'm sorry.
Hey, that was locker room shit. You know, that shit didn't get out. Yeah. You know, Shady was like, man, I probably shouldn't say this.
See, there you go, running his mouth.
You know, but yeah, y'all gotta check that one out. That was on Brandon Marshall's podcast. Yeah. I saw that this morning. I was watching that this morning while I was working, man. It had me crying.
Like
it's hard to root against TV.
Like the guy.
Brady gangster, man.
Oh man, me and Coach had a few conversations over the years. We had this thing with Larry Bird as being, you know, Laker fans, and you know, you hated Larry Bird, just hated him. Then you finally got to a point, you know, this dude is pretty good, man. It's like you can't deny it at that point. You're a hater, you know.
Yeah. You know, I went through the same thing with Kobe Bryant, you know.
Yeah. You still in there. You still there. You ain't all the way back yet.
Yeah. Went through that same shit with Kobe. I mean, I respect him, you know. God bless him. You know, listen. Yeah. I'm not gonna keep doing this every week.
He got limeade.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I gotta say, God bless Kobe Bryant every damn week, man.
Every week.
This gotta stop. This gotta stop.
He got a big 32-ounce bottle of Haterade sitting right next to him.
Yeah.
Damn.
We just got a number 24 jersey out here, big fella.
A what?
You got to wear a number 24 jersey, man. You got to show him some love, man.
Nah, you're going too far now, Brooks.
Yeah. I was about to see if I could cut your screen off right there.
Right.
He's trying to put him on mute.
Bro, just
man.
went dark.
Yeah, buddy. Ain't gonna be none of that.
Yes, sir.
You know, ain't gonna be none of that now.
So Big Kenny, what's going on with your team, man? What y'all doing over there?
Man, we in COVID protocols, man. We ain't been in the gym since December.
Oh, damn.
We back in that
That's bad.
Tuesday. We back Tuesday for the first time since before the holidays. It's gonna be rough. And then they're gonna try. I don't know how they're gonna do about making up the games. You know, because the games we got to make up is according to the teams that's because all schools haven't been out. Some of the schools have been in school and playing games. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, it wasn't all county schools that was shut down. It was just a few, and apparently we had a lot of positive COVID tests,
Right.
which is why we've been virtual since the kids went back last week.
How's Rudy's nephew doing?
Yeah, he coming along. He just young. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This guy got to mature. But
Could he play at our level?
I don't think playing is the issue.
Okay.
I just think it's the maturity with him.
Maturity level? Okay.
Maturity. He just got to grow up. Really.
So what you're saying is you need me to come and watch a few games so I can recruit him up out of there.
I ain't saying that.
Oh,
That's what I thought I heard.
that's what I thought I said. That's what I thought he said, G.
As a matter of
That's
fact,
what I thought I heard.
Yeah,
as a matter of fact, they ain't no spectators allowed.
You ain't hear that recruiter in his voice when he asked that question about
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm trying to build a program over here, man.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna put your picture on the door at every gym we in.
Yeah.
Don't let this motherfucker in here.
Oh, damn.
Don't let him in here.
Oh, that's bad. See,
Yeah.
G's, it's that light skin shit again, man.
Damn.
Hey, Kenny, I would like
I'm
to
going,
take a
I'm going full out Karen on your ass.
Hey, Kenny, I like to take a poll with the fellas to get Binky removed from the group. When you look, hey, Bank, you an OG in TS Bank. For you to say Hermanville needs to have his jersey retired.
Retire Hermanville.
Hey, Bank, what you got in the cup? Binky, what you got in the cup? What's up, Bank? What you drinking, Bank?
What's good? Hermanville wore what?
42,
32?
I think. I think
Oh,
it was
42.
42.
Yeah, 42.
42.
Yeah, 42.
Oh, yeah, 42.
Kenny
right.
retired up because that was
Walt Williams.
yeah, the real 42.
the wizard.
Yeah.
So now, fellas, this is the one thing I want to know. I've been seeing some of the comments in the little group chat.
Mhm.
What's all the hatred from a man, Rudy Gobert, man? What's that all about?
Oh, hold up. Let's finish this AFC side first.
I thought we did it.
Hollow
already. We didn't do the
numbers.
AFC.
No,
He got hollow numbers.
Cause check this out. No. We got a Rudy segment. We got a Rudy segment every
Friend
week.
of the show.
Okay, end of the show.
Friend of the show.
No, that shit coming right after this. Yeah, we getting right into that right after this.
Okay.
And we gonna do this real quick. Say, no, let me stop. All right. On the AFC side, we got Oakland, Cincinnati. You got New England, Buffalo, and you got Pittsburgh, Kansas City. So starting at the top, Oakland, Cincinnati. I'm gonna go Cincinnati just because Cincinnati, they kind of rolling right now. Oakland backdoored their way in, which don't mean a whole lot in the playoffs because you in it, anything can happen. But Cincinnati, them wide receivers are balling right now. Their quarterback, and that quarterback got a little swagger to him. He got a little arrogance about him,
Mm-hmm. I like that.
As a Raven fan, I don't like that shit.
Right.
But when I separate the Raven fan from, I kind of like that. Go ahead, smoke your cigars, motherfucker. But
Yeah.
just know we play y'all motherfuckers twice next year. There's some payback to be had. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna leave it alone. But I got Cincinnati in that one. What y'all got?
I'm going with the Raiders.
Raiders.
That defensive line gets incredible pressure. They don't have to blitz. They get incredible pressure with just sending 4. And I think that's gonna be the difference.
All right.
We all know the old slogans of defense wins championship. Not that they're gonna go past this round,
Right.
but that front four from Las Vegas, I won't say it Oakland. I think it's gonna be too much for that young line and put together line in Cincinnati.
Just win, baby.
And
That's
being
it.
a Baltimore Raven fan, if it's anybody in that division other than the Ravens, is this PG-13? F them. I'll say it that way.
Oh, this rated R, X. No, well, no, we ain't gonna do X, but we go R. We can go definitely go R.
Because if you say X, Cheese is gonna start doing his little strip tease
Yeah, I
dance.
had to catch myself.
Can
I
I
had to
give you
catch
my
myself.
pick for this game?
Yeah,
Where you
good.
going with? A tie? Damn, just that bad, huh? Okay, he don't even want to give no. Okay.
Now,
The autumn wind is a Raiders. They gonna tear the Bengals apart in honor of John Madden.
There you go.
Ah,
Let's
there you
get it
go.
done. Let's get it done then.
There you go.
Let's get it
Just
done.
win, big.
Who you got, CB?
This is actually, to me, one of the I think this will be one of the closer games. This is a tough pick for me because I see the Bengals on the come up, and I see the Raiders kind of fluctuating between going down and going up. I may have to go with the Raiders.
All right.
I think by a field goal.
Okay. All right. Take that. What you got, Dino?
Yeah, tough game. I think they played early this year, and the Raiders got them this year. And John Madden is there, the sentimental thing. I just think that Cincinnati playing some good football. Joe Burrow, former #1 pick, he got that attitude, that spice, that toughness, and yeah, them boys out on the corner. Out there on the outside, the young boy from LSU, they balling, man. They balling. So I'm gonna go with Cincinnati on this one.
All right. Shout out to John Gruden. Too soon?
Whoa.
Oh man.
Whoa.
I wasn't expecting that.
Whoa.
Too soon?
No, you know me. I'm
Okay.
down to ride with you.
Yeah. Shout out to John Gruden, baby.
I don't think we heard the last of him.
I ain't heard his name in quite a while.
Which is smart.
It wasn't
Real
looking
smart.
good. It wasn't looking good around that time for the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? So I get the Raiders props, man, for even, pulling it together under all the circumstances, even with the young man getting locked up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they've been through a lot.
Yeah, they've been through a
man.
lot, man.
Yeah, injuries and everything.
Injuries,
Yeah.
and then somebody else just scored a DWI with Oakland. If I ain't mistaken.
Tiffany Haddish. Oh, my fault. I thought that was the cornerback.
You on your shit tonight, Cheese.
My
You
fault.
on your shit tonight.
My fault.
Ah,
My bad.
okay. I'm gonna roll on over to the next one.
Yeah.
Good job, Kenny. Way to be the good host.
Buffalo, New England, and
Buffalo.
I'm gonna just go Buffalo with this one.
Buffalo.
I'm gonna go Buffalo. I ain't a whole lot of explanation. I got Buffalo.
It's gonna be 4 degrees tomorrow night for that game.
But they playing in Buffalo, right?
Yep. 4 degrees.
Yeah. Well, both of them cold weather teams, so I don't think there's no advantage with that.
Buffalo.
4 degrees.
Yeah.
4 yeah.
So who y'all got?
Buffalo for sure.
Mm.
I want to be the guy that goes against the grain, but nah, Buffalo.
Yeah.
All right. So look like it's below.
I think they just got too many weapons.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And if they get ahead, it's going to be too hard for New England in their style that they play to get back in the game.
Sure. My man
Still
D
be a good
Brown.
game.
B. Moore Brown, appreciate you, man.
D Brown, ball player, young fella. What's up, baby boy? I heard you. Congratulations on your new addition too, young man. I know. I think you got something on the way. So congrats on that.
I hope he knew about it.
Yeah. He know.
Uh,
He know. Yeah, he put it out there for the world to know. In Pittsburgh and Kansas City, you know.
Kansas City,
KC.
Yeah, Casey, you know.
Yeah.
mother Pittsburgh.
This is gonna be a blowout game.
Yeah,
Ben then shot his load. He done.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know. Yeah, I think, you know, this is gonna be the swan song. You know, it should have been last week, but you know.
The Lynn Swan song.
You know what I mean? They goddamn Hollywood, you know, Hollywood didn't want the Hollywood ending.
Oh.
You know what I mean, that motherfucker Sacramento Brown and shit.
Long Beach.
You know what I mean?
Barnett say you gotta put some respect on
shit. Oh shit. Now Barnett is married into my family, so you know, I ain't really gotta own him. You can't be coming on here with that stealing talk. Cousin.
So you got still a person in your family?
He married in. He not blood. He married in. So you know,
Listen,
you know, he married in.
Every wedding that I done went to, the pastor, the presiding member says, anyone have any reason that these two should not be joined, let them speak now.
Yeah.
If you knew they was a Steeler face, you spoke your ass up.
Yeah.
You know? I'm just learning this. Information.
Oh, you just found this out. Oh, my apologies.
Yeah, just recently, you know, I'm just kind of recently learning that he's a Steelers fan. So
it's all good, Barnett. My man Barnett. It's all good.
Nigga light skin, man, the peacemaker. That's good. You know, y'all do know that Cheese want to be a Bears fan, right? Y'all do know that.
Bears fan?
Yeah, from your times in Chicago.
No, I never really wanted to be a Bears fan, even when I was
Cubs,
living there.
White Sox, son, you gotta have something out there.
No.
You know, I remember when y'all moved to Chicago for a minute back when we was kids.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
How long you was living out there, Cheese?
During that time, about a year or so, a little over a year.
I remember it being a big deal when y'all was back.
Yeah.
He was in the Ida B. Wells for a while.
Shout out to Ida B. Wells too.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Ida B. Wells. That's
Yeah.
great, man. That's great, man.
Yeah, well.
Oh, we back on the 5. We like the Jackson 5 now. I see everybody's in the picture.
Ain't that something?
So for all of you super high school basketball fans, man, what's the spot in your area? I have to do some recruiting now. So who the team I need to come see in your area? I know about Rudy's son over there at Dundalk. It's got to be some out there. Listen, we got housing, we got scholarship money, transportation. You know,
Why that polo on your shirt playing cricket?
Just that association. It's that rugby association.
Where you at coaching?
I'm at St. Francis now.
Polo man bowling, man.
Yeah.
Ain't bad at you.
Kenny won't tell you that we top 10, top 12 in the country. He ain't gonna tell you that.
Ain't gonna tell you that?
He ain't gonna say that.
Hey, everybody else saying it. They don't need me saying it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know, right? That's true, Kenny. True.
They got y'all ranked 12th in the nation.
Yes, sir.
That's good.
Congratulations, man. That's
Wow.
good.
Thank you very much.
Impressive.
You know,
Impressive.
I got kids that I coach. They damn coach. You talking about St. Francis like that?
Damn, man. I'm telling you. Come on up. Look, we can listen. Y'all missing games because of COVID and all that. I can schedule a game right now for y'all to get it in on Wednesday. Come to the school on Chase Street. We can make it happen for you.
I'm gonna pass on that.
How was the kid on St. Francis? I coached him when he was maybe 5 years old or something.
Okay.
And I can't even remember his name right now, but he had like 3 or 4 brothers. I think all their names begin with a J.
Jonathan Lamoke.
Yeah. How's he doing?
Love his game. He transformed his body between freshman year and sophomore year, and that brought him to a 4-star level player. He's top 33 in the country as a junior. Holds offers from Ohio State, Clemson, Georgetown. Oh shit! He got about 37 offers. High major.
What's his height?
Georgetown, huh?
Yeah, Georgetown. Yeah,
Kenny
Pat was in
said
the gym the other night.
Georgetown.
Yeah, Pat was in the gym the other night.
Is that
What's
right?
his height? Well, how
6'4".
tall is he? He's 6'4".
6'4".
He's 6'4". Wow, he's still growing too.
Hey, tell Pat I'm trying to get him on the show, man.
So listen, this is what we can do. We can have Pat come in the gym Wednesday when you bring your boys up there.
Hey, I'm not gonna do that to my kids.
You know, but you can get to meet Pat one-on-one.
But I'd rather meet him under better circumstances. I'm not gonna do that to Pat.
All right, okay.
I ain't do that to Pat. You know.
So, coach,
Yes, sir.
What's your take on the boy that went to Maryland? Reese.
First off, all you guys know about reclassing, right? He is, I want to say he just turned 17. So he's really young. Didn't reclass. Some wanted him to, some, the mom didn't want to. Because, some of us old school folks think that's just straight failing, like you potentially holding the kid back academically. But it allows your game and your body to develop. So it makes it a lot easier. I think the sky's the limit, honestly. If he stays with their weight program throughout the summer, next year will be his last year playing college basketball. He'll be going
I like him. I like him.
He's the prototypical stretch four.
Yeah, I like him. I like him.
And you can see the development in his game.
I like him. Can he hit that three?
All day, every day.
Yeah, it looked like it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, he come from a basketball family. His aunt, I know his mom played ball. His aunt played at Coppin when I was up there in the 90s.
Okay.
His mom is Hall of Famer at UMBC.
What's his aunt
Both
name?
aunts are Hall of Famers at St. Francis also.
Christy West.
Christy and the other one. Like they're twins. I just can't think of the other ones.
Yeah. Christy was at Coppin when I was there the first time.
Right.
She played at Coppin. But yeah, he come from a hooping family for sure.
Yeah.
Sister's also at Maryland doing well.
His sister was the number 2 player in the country in high school.
Yeah, she's doing well down there too.
Yeah, she'll be in the league next year.
Yes, she will. Yes, she will.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Sure.
Impressive.
Sure.
Hey, did Cheese tell y'all he came out to a game? Yeah. I got Cheese out in the building. Came and watched the game. Said I couldn't coach worth a shit, but he was there supporting me anyway.
Hey, coach, come on, man. You know that ain't true, man. That ain't true.
I was trying to get him there for the Joe game. He bluffed me.
Oh shit!
There we go. There we go.
There it is.
Yeah. So it's the Rudy segment, baby.
Okay. Talk to him.
Friend of the show.
So CB, we need the weekly Rudy. And we're gonna get Rudy on the show too.
That's right.
Didn't he test positive?
Oh, he homed it. We got
couldn't even block COVID.
Damn, man.
It's only a 5-day grace period now. It ain't the same 2 weeks like it was. So he could be back.
But you know what's gonna happen? When he comes back, there's gonna be at least one dude in that locker room who's gonna ask, "Yo, you was going?"
Right. Dang, just didn't even recognize, didn't even realize. And that's bad.
Rudy be filling up that stat sheet though.
Hey man, I
That's
try.
all he can fill.
Oh man, I try to take up for this guy.
How? You can try.
I mean, come on, CB. He gonna end up in New York, man. He gonna be a Knick. New York is going to roll out the Brinks truck for this guy.
They just got some dude from Chicago, from the Hawks, for a 2022 first round pick, and this guy, he can't come to the Knicks. I wouldn't be surprised.
Cam Reddish.
Yeah, Cam Reddish. I wouldn't be surprised.
Cam can play.
He ain't no Rudy though.
Well, come on,
Rudy.
Ain't no Rudy.
Come on now. I mean, Rudy is like leading the league in blocks and rebounds, right?
I don't dispute that.
And he's not playing a lot of minutes.
My only question is, do those numbers translate into him dominating the game? When the Jazz gets a W, do we come away like, oh shit, did you see what Gobert just did? We don't say that. All we say is he got 15 rebounds, he got 3 blocks. Most of that shit is in the second quarter. Come the fourth quarter, it's just like, yo, Rudy's on the floor.
Oh man, not the second quarter.
Wow.
Hey, I'm trying.
He has the numbers, but does he move the game? Does it have a meaningful impact on the game? Where after the game, you're like, oh shit, did you see? We don't say that about Rudy. All we talk about is the number of blocks, the number of rebounds. We don't talk about the impact that he has on the actual game that translate into a W. That's why when I look at his numbers, they're hollow.
I
would even say, even though I'm not a fan of Embiid, there are games that when Philadelphia wins, after the game, you can say, damn, did you see Embiid? I'm not a big fan of Embiid, but at least there are some games that where they play and he gets a W, you come away with, damn, did you see what Embiid did? Like, there's games where he will impact the game based on his play. I don't see that from Gobert.
I'm gonna chalk it up to him being in Utah.
Why'd you have to pick Embiid? Pick anybody other than him.
I don't know, man. He was like the first big man that came in my head, man. I'm sorry.
He is on the floor. I mean, flopping around more than anybody I've ever seen in my life.
I'm no fan of Embiid. I'm no fan of Embiid.
They fall on the damn floor.
You're talking about Embiid like he's somebody like Julius Randle or somebody.
No, he ain't Julius Randle.
Yeah. Sorry, I mean, yeah.
You on your shit tonight, dude.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not mistaking Julius Randle for Kevin McHale. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying that he's not.
Who does? No, nobody does. And nobody ever will.
He reminded me of Charles Smith. He did.
There you go. Charles Smith in there.
Damn.
He did. I'm sorry.
Oh, you coming guns blazing, cheese.
How do you miss 8? How do you miss 8 layups in a row at the end of the game?
Okay. Hey, can't dispute he did. He missed it.
God, man.
Hey, I bet Rudy would have made them layups.
Sure would.
Rudy would dunk that.
Rudy would have blocked Charles Smith's shot.
Nah, I don't think so.
So y'all, hey.
Rudy, hey, listen, if Rudy would have made that shot, everybody would have asked who did that.
Well, I mean, it paid off. It did pay off. I mean, Charles Smith came through in the finals. They did with a championship. Wait a minute, no, they didn't. I'm sorry, no, they didn't.
That dude that Kenny wanted to meet with the finger roll.
I'm sorry, no, they didn't.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know what hit me. No, they didn't.
Oh shit.
Hey,
and when I put you with him, just make sure you ask him about the finger roll.
I'm gonna ask him about the whole. It's a few things I gotta ask big fella about. You know, Villanova.
Yeah.
You know,
the Ed Pinkney situation. Yeah.
The finger roll. You know, Ed Jordan.
Yeah.
You know, why y'all couldn't beat that motherfucker? You know what I mean?
All right.
He could have Pat Ewing could have single-handedly ended the whole GOAT debate.
He
couldn't get a damn win
instead of jamming it in, man.
Well, you know what? I will say that
Yo, big fella, mute him.
No, I was saying.
Mute him. No, you get ready to come out. Shit,
I
man.
gotta give him credit. No, I gotta give him credit. Nobody celebrates like Charles Smith, especially when Jerome Lane broke the backboard. Send it in, Jerome. Charles Smith was on his A game celebrating. I'm sorry. He was unbelievable. Man. He was unbelievable.
Hey, did I say that we was honoring Dr. King this weekend? Did I say that?
Yes,
I just want to make sure I say that, you know, because the gloves and came off.
Yes, indeed.
It's all in fun, man.
And we ain't even talking about Barack.
I didn't mention him.
I just did.
I know better, man. I'm not gonna bring him up tonight.
So since we brought up the GOAT, MJ. MJ always come up. Then Patrick Ewing came up,
Yeah.
but
And went back down.
So it's a couple little things I want to have some fun with. couple of how we all into this fantasy shit now. Everybody say that this person was better than that person, or this team could have beat that team. Of course we never know. It's just we had some fun with that. So let me
Hey, but do you ever notice that it's always somebody that never played at any level making the loudest goddamn noise?
Yeah.
You ever notice that?
Yeah.
It bothers me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do. I got an NBA matchup that people always wonder. So I got the Houston Rockets teams that won the 2 in the absence of MJ. And then
I'm going with Houston. My man Sam I am on that. 2 S's, 2 L's.
Clearly you've been drinking.
Baltimore, man. I'm just drinking Baltimore.
No. I'm sorry.
So let's have at it. Let's throw this around for a little bit.
Long as the best player in the world has ever played and his teammate number 23, I'm gonna go with them.
Oh, I got
you. Yeah. Scotty's selling books, so I'm gonna sell them with him. I'm selling with him.
Yeah.
So all right, let's match it up. So you got where we gonna start? We're gonna start with the guard. So yeah, Kenny Smith and Vernon Maxwell started, right?
Yeah.
Or we can throw Hakeem in there. Not Hakeem. We can throw Drexler in there too. If I don't think it made a difference.
Drexler was 98 at that time.
Yeah, but
he definitely had his AARP card.
He got his ass whooped too. So we're gonna go Kenny and Vernon against MJ and Ron Harper. So easily for me, I'm going MJ and Harper. Easily.
Over Kenny and Mad Max? Easily?
Easily.
Okay.
I'm taking MJ over anybody easily.
Oh yeah.
Easily.
But Mad Max wasn't no punk, man.
He wasn't no punk. But he was. If you put him in a shootout with MJ, I'm going MJ today, tomorrow, last week, last month, next month. Put them motherfuckers out there tomorrow. I'm MJ.
Now let me see if I can get it right. Hold on. Let me see if I can set the camera up right so you can see it. Then you saying you gonna take Ron Harper over that run like this? I seen your run to the board on TNT. I almost pissed myself. I don't know how he hooked in the league.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Ron a lot Kenny shit up. See, they might even put Ron on Vernon because Vernon was more of a threat to score it.
Yeah, I think Ron Harper was one of the most underrated players on that Chicago team.
Yeah, because he didn't have to score, but he could.
Yeah, good defensive player.
Yeah, he came from Cleveland, and he was a scorer. He was a scorer there.
Yeah, this is the post-knee surgery Ron Harper too.
Yeah,
right.
Because he was a high flyer, remember? He was.
Yep. Yeah. So then, if you go to the reserve guards, you got Sam and you got Mario Ellie. So then you got
New York City, Mario Ellie.
So who the Bulls was bringing? Steve Kerr and let me see, Randy Brown, Bushler.
It don't matter. 2 S's, 2 L's, man.
Yeah, I'll probably give Houston the edge with that. Just off the bench, I'll give Houston the edge off the bench. Now, up front.
She's still mad about Sam giving them buckets back in high school.
No, we never played them.
Y'all in the Pee Wee League?
No, but remember they were
pump back then.
No, we didn't play them. I played against them at the Dome, but
right.
never in,
Oh.
So up front, you got the Dream, of course. You got Robert Horry.
Yeah.
That
Hey,
seven ring Robert Horry at that.
Hey, wasn't Otis Thorpe on the first team?
Yeah, Otis Thorpe was on the first team.
Yeah.
They traded him out for Drexler, if I ain't mistaken.
Okay.
Who's that?
The
Otis
big
Thorpe.
robot, with the square shoulders.
Oh yeah, a big Otis Thorpe.
Otis
Yeah.
Thorpe, yeah.
Wrong.
I tell you what, they had a nice 9. The Houston, man, their first 9,
Mm-hmm.
and then they had Lamar Murray too. But they pretty good, man.
So you got that front court. So we start Dream, Robert Horry, and who was their fifth starter? Was it
No, you got him.
Chucky Brown, was it?
No, you got him all. It was what's his name? Herrera. I mean,
Carlos Herrera.
yeah.
He started.
I thought it was Horry and trying to think.
Otis Thorpe.
Otis Thorpe. But
Thorpe was only there for the first one.
he was there for one. He wasn't there for both of them.
He wasn't there for the second, right?
Yeah, they got Drexler. They got Drexler on the second round. So we throw Drexler at the small forward shit.
Yeah.
So you got Pippen.
It's a good team though.
Pippen, Rodman, and Bill Winnington. So of course, Bill Winnington gonna fuck the Dream up. You know.
He can't. Wow.
Yeah.
No, you got Dream. That's easy money for Dream. I mean, he made goddamn made David Robinson look like he.
Yeah, that was sad.
Tell you what, that Houston Rockets team will be an absolute beast in today's NBA game.
That was MVP David Robinson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look at their team, they be
That
beast.
part.
Yeah.
Did you know Mario Elliott and Chris Mullin were high school teammates?
I did not know that.
I didn't know that.
They went to Powell Memorial.
But I do know that number 32 is Pete Chilcutt. I know that.
Went to North Carolina.
Carolina.
North Carolina's finest.
Oh, damn, that is him. Yep, that is him.
Wow.
Yeah, but you know, that demonstration Dream put on goddamn David Robinson.
Yeah.
You know, at least 2-3 times a year, I go back and watch that footage.
Yeah.
He didn't fuck Pat Ewing up the way he fucked Dave Robinson up.
I don't know.
He had David Robinson hopping all over the damn gym.
I think when I was watching him play Pat, I think my vision was a little jaded because the Bronco chase.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually watching the Bronco more than I'm watching the game.
Right.
Oh, that's bad.
Split screen. Yeah.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
Right.
True story, man. True story.
True.
Now, would they have cut to the Bronco chase if Michael Jordan was playing? Hell no.
Yeah, they would. Yeah.
Hell no. Hell no.
Come on, man. The juice was loose. Yeah.
The juice was loose.
At that point, Juice would have gotten more higher ratings than MJ.
You think OJ did it?
Hell no, he ain't do that shit, man.
Hell no.
OJ did it. Yeah.
They found him not guilty.
He did it. He did it.
Hell no. He did not do it.
He didn't do that shit, man. They railroaded him. They railroaded him in Vegas.
I studied that goddamn shit, man. He did not do it. Did you know that they found DNA and blood up under Nicole Brown Simpson's fingernails? That was not OJ's, that was not all, and that was not that other dude that got killed. You don't even hear shit like that on the news. They don't even tell you that.
Did they say that?
Hold on, Marsha. Let me get there for you.
Was it a familiar match to OJ?
Marsha Clark on line 1, D. I'm sorry.
I always thought the oldest son did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people throw that out there about the son.
That's what I thought did it.
A lot of people do it, throw him out there. But definitely, man, I looked into that thing for sure. And OJ did not do that as far as I'm concerned. I looked at the trial. I
Right.
watched
Too.
the
Me
trial.
too. Yeah, me too, man.
The evidence, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but if you go back to the video when they pulled the Bronco up into the house, Kyle Collins get out and damn near chews that son's head off.
I
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah.
Like, if you don't get the fuck from around here,
Yeah.
which struck me as odd. And then when the evidence starts to trickle out, that's where I got my idea from.
Yeah. And the other piece of evidence I want to throw out there before we leave OJ is that when he came back from Chicago, I say stupidly went and talked to police without a lawyer, and they said they wanted to draw some blood, and they drew his blood at that time. Right. So the officer never put the blood and filed it where it was supposed to be filed. He took the blood to the crime scene.
Yeah, I remember that.
And the person who drew the blood testified at the grand jury that when the tube came back, there was I think it was 2.5 or 3 cc's missing from what he drew. So if they keep talking about the blood was at the scene, well, that's how the blood got to the scene. So that's all I'm saying.
You said a mouthful, D.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember OJ said, I ain't black, I'm OJ.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm bigger than race.
And let me just say this about OJ. Y'all got OJ to thank for all this reality TV we got now.
Yeah. He started it, man.
He started all this shit, man. Because after that trial, man, they was thirsty for something.
Yeah, ratings, boy.
We need some more of this shit, man.
Oh shit! His lawyer's daughter is one of the biggest ones.
Who was that?
The Kardashian people.
Right. Yeah, his goddaughter. Yeah.
Goddaughter.
Yeah.
That's some shit. One of them is his daughter, ain't it?
Probably.
No, come on, man. Now you OJ like this, man.
Hey, that's what the streets is saying.
That's what the streets saying.
That's what the streets was saying. That the one that like the basketball players and shit. Lamar and goddamn
Chloe. Yeah.
Yeah, Chloe.
Free Norbert. Free Norbert.
Yeah. All right. So who win this matchup? I'm going Chicago.
How many games?
6.
Chicago
4-2. 4-2. Okay. They only never go 7 games.
Right. Okay.
4-2.
Cheese, what you going with?
Bulls and 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, 2 S's, 2 L's. Good for at least 2 games, man.
Nope. Nope. Sorry.
Yeah, I like them Bulls, man, in this series. Yeah, whether it goes 6 or 7, I like the Bulls.
Cool coaches from East Baltimore, so I'm going with them.
He ain't never brought his ass over here.
Nah. Close enough though. I'm going with the Bulls.
Who you got, CB?
Yeah, I would go with the Bulls. I would go with the Bulls in 6. Maybe
I know they heard CB to say that. I know I heard him to say that.
Yeah,
he don't pick the Bulls for nothing. He's a Knicks fan. He won't pick the Bulls for nothing.
Yeah, all the shit I'm talking, there's a lot of pain there, man.
I'm good for Houston just to win 2 games, man. Bulls in 6.
Yeah.
Think say who getting the Maryland job?
Juan Dixon.
No.
Hey, listen, I heard that. I read that one of the assistant coaches for Maryland got caught trying to buy something nasty.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Who was it?
I don't know his name. Young brother.
Coaches, young black kid.
Young brother. Had to be a
40,
brother.
40 years old. I think this is his first year.
Yeah.
Really? Where did he try to buy it? Where you try to buy it?
Online.
Yeah.
Really?
You want the website?
Yeah, what website? Hey, fuck it. Honestly, can I be transparent? I damn near got carpal tunnel this week looking for the Jill Scott tape. I still ain't find it. So if anybody can help me with that, slide it up a DM for me.
What's going on with Jill Scott? I didn't hear that one.
Oh shit.
No, you don't want to know. Don't
Don't get him started.
It's a long story.
Don't start.
Please don't get him started.
Yeah.
Too long.
Don't worry, I'll Google after the show.
Yeah.
I'll pique my
Yeah.
interest now.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
Wow.
this next matchup is a college matchup that would have never happened, but
Over at the Georgetown Warriors, man.
two of my favorite teams. Of course.
Oh,
Come on now.
It can't be a Hoya thing, man.
Come
Gotta
on
be
now.
Georgetown Warriors.
Come on now. Come on now.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
Come on now.
UNLV. UNLV.
Come on now.
By 50.
Yeah.
UNLV.
That five right there, me and Cheese coming off the bench, and we winning by 50. Cheese
Yeah.
played 2 minutes, I played 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we talked plenty of shit the whole time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, y'all been smoking.
Yeah.
Y'all
There
been
was
smoking.
no answer for what they had to bring to the team. None.
Well, all right, let's talk about it.
Mhm.
Let's talk about it. So you
Who
got
you gonna put on Larry Johnson?
Michael Graham.
Can't do it. He can't cover.
No,
He
Can't do it.
that ain't
Michael
happening.
Graham.
before grandmama, before back injuries. This
Michael
is
Graham.
Texas' best player ever.
Michael Graham would have bullied him.
Wow.
Nah.
Mike Graham would have bullied him.
You
Even
forget that Larry
I don't see
Johnson
that.
was the first brother with one gold tooth in the NCAA.
Oh, I was a Vegas fan, but I was a bigger Georgetown fan. Michael Graham would have ate that up.
Nah.
But Michael Graham couldn't score.
He didn't have to score. He'd beat him up.
Now I'll tell you that.
Georgetown was playing defense.
I
They
don't know
played
that,
defense,
that
baby.
big guy in the middle for Georgetown would have been hard to
Well, no, they ain't had no answer for that.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
They ain't had no answer for that.
That'd be a tough one.
You got Wingate on the wing. He D motherfuckers up. Michael Jackson could play a little D.
Well, UNLV played D too. They were just better on offense though.
Right, but
But
UNLV was top heavy. UNLV was top heavy. John running 10 motherfuckers in and out.
Yeah, but UNLV only needed 5 plus me and Cheese.
Yeah.
That's all they needed.
No, they went about 10 deep, man. You just only showing that 5.
Well,
They
this
went
the-
about
this-
10 deep.
this-
Because
this
you
the
had
only picture
Moses,
that came
you had
up.
Moses Scurry.
And this ain't even the 90 team. This is the 91 team. I don't know who put, I don't know where that 90, because Apples didn't play in 90. He played in 91. He was on the team that lost. That motherfucker.
They
they
just
had
didn't have
Dave Butler.
they just didn't have the height as Georgetown.
They had Dave Butler. They had Scurry. Georgetown ain't gonna run away with it, but see,
They had
Georgetown,
big ass
it
Elmore
wasn't-
Spencer.
he came later. He was on the
He was on
91
the
team.
90 team.
He was on the 91 team. He ain't played. He was on the 91 team.
91? Okay.
He was on the 91 team. That's why you don't hear nobody talking about Elmore Spencer ass, because the motherfuckers lost.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you're the first person I heard say Elmore Spencer since 91.
This basketball thing is in my blood.
I think it run a little bit through mine too.
My
It's
wife
funny
think
to
I'm a
me.
nut. This time of year, she the way I'm crazy. I be having 2-3 TVs on games on all of them.
Man, listen. I'm throwing Mike Jackson, Wingate, Gene
Tell
Smith,
him Mike Jackson beat it, please.
Broadnax, and Freddie Brown.
But can
Wait a minute,
any of
Freddie
them
Brown.
cover?
Wait a minute, Freddie Brown, is he the one that threw the interception?
Yep.
He redeemed himself.
Oh man, yeah.
He redeemed himself, brother. They won it in '84, baby.
So
He got his get back.
you are aware that UNLV starting 5 all average double digits.
Sure did.
But and we talking about this Georgetown that wasn't even giving up 30% from the floor.
Yeah, but they done ran into them boys. They've been giving up 52, 53%.
Nah,
That'd been a good game though.
I doubt that. I'm a defense guy, and they had guys. They were. It would have took. It have took an active guard to get the ball over half court.
Huh?
So
Nah.
so hold on. The big fella at UNLV before Eccles was
Armand Gilliam?
David Butler.
Butler.
Yeah.
Dave Butler from DC.
Right.
Yeah.
He was getting 15, 16 a game. He wasn't no slouch.
Then he gonna get 15 to 16 against Pat.
That's what he was averaging.
But all right, now what are you gonna do against Pat?
Get Pat in foul trouble.
I don't know, because James Worthy got 28 against Pat. So
Shit.
when he did about 3 goaltends in a row in the beginning.
Yeah, they had low assistance.
Yeah.
And Big John told him to do that shit. Man, clear all that shit out of there.
But they couldn't handle Worthy that night, man.
Yeah,
Pat
was a freshman then.
He was a freshman, man.
He was still great. I mean, he was a great defensive player already.
Right.
Now the thing that would be the issue would be if fouls came into play, because UNLV, Moses Scurry was the 6th man. And then after that is nobody. I don't care how big of a basketball fan is. You don't remember none of them motherfuckers.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point there.
Yeah.
That depth wasn't really there for UNLV.
It was they played 6. You know?
Yeah.
But you didn't need to go any deeper.
But they ain't need to go no deeper with that squad.
They was usually up so big and made it one dimensional. You know?
But see, and what I'm saying, they didn't run against a team that ran you in waves like Georgetown did. They just kept fresh bodies on. They pressured the ball the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Greg Anthony was tough.
Since you want to discuss the defense approach, won't you put up that 84 Georgetown team against Nolan Richardson's 40 minutes of hell?
Yeah. Georgetown a wax down.
You think so?
Yep. Yeah.
They play defense though.
They weren't as good defensively as Georgetown.
You don't think so?
Hell no. Nope.
They had Oliver Miller in the middle.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I think Pat
Huh?
might make a difference in this, though. I think Pat being back there in that middle, because I know Larry Johnson, man, tough, and he did a lot of damage down low. But
Right.
I just think it'd be a different down low with Pat Ewing there.
Mhm.
I
think
agree.
it make it a little bit more difficult for Larry to take over like he did. He would
That's
just take over games, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it might be a little bit more difficult with Pat there and with that maniac Michael Graham hacking him and shit, you know.
Yeah.
And then you got Billy Martin. Billy Martin gonna put, they had some ball players.
I remember UNLV as being relentless.
They were.
Yeah, that's the perfect word for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They ain't gonna lay down.
So no disrespect to Pat and his collegiate greatness before the finger roll. I gotta throw that out there. You know,
Yeah.
them UNLV boys that shit was like watching the game down Bocheck. They
Yeah,
came hard all the time.
no doubt. There ain't no question about that.
And I
It was
can't
pleasant
say the same for Michael Jackson.
Wait a minute.
They had a great manager, Billy Martin.
Wait.
Right.
Wait a minute. What we saying now? Georgetown didn't do what?
No, I'm saying the style of play that UNLV had to me was relentless on both ends of the floor. It's some holes on that Georgetown starting 5 on offense.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Because
You
and Reggie was pretty good offensively.
I ain't even brought Reggie up yet.
But that was your offense.
Surprisingly.
I haven't even brought up Reggie yet.
Yeah,
184 his freshman year.
Freshman year.
Yeah, he was pretty
He
damn
won
good.
that nice his freshman year.
He was the most outstanding player
No,
in
he
the
was good.
championship game.
No, he was good as freshman.
Yeah, that was that
he was
one
good.
game though. It wasn't Reggie and the Miracles until
I
later
mean,
on.
from Baltimore, coach. You just said you're gonna ride with Baltimore.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with them right now just because Kenny on Georgetown side. You ain't want to rock with Western 2L.
Hey, listen, this man certified in DC. Certified. He's the number 3 leading scorer in history of the
Yeah,
school.
so was Alpo. Look what happened to him.
Come on now. We not even talking. We not even in the
I'm
same
sorry,
ball
man.
game.
I digress.
We ain't in the same ball game.
I'm sorry, man. My
You on
bad.
your bullshit, cheese?
I'm sorry, man.
I mean, we talk.
People miss threes every day, big.
But it's almost like we forgetting Wingate. Wingate was tough in college.
Yeah, he was.
I agree.
Wingate was getting buckets in college.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, he became a defensive guy in the NBA. In college, They was
Wingate was
strapping up.
an 11-point scorer. He averaged 11 points a game.
He was damn good defender though, even in the pros, man.
But then they had balance.
Yeah.
Like, because Pat wasn't scoring 25 to 30. He was getting about 15 to 16 a game. They just was balanced, but they played defense. They played defense, which made the difference. You know what I'm saying? And their philosophy was, we got the big fella in the back. We can take all kind of chances up front with the trapping, with the pressing and all that. We can take some chances. We got a big fella back there protecting that rim.
All right, we give in, Kenny. Oh my God, he's not gonna.
No, I'm not giving in. I'm rocking with them, running rebel.
I quit.
Yeah. Pat getting 16, Wingate getting 11, Reggie Williams right around 10. Billy Martin suspect as hell. You know, Michael Jackson, no. Then you coming out the bench with Horace Broadnax and Freddie Brown.
Yeah.
And nothing else. So this has been 7 versus 7.
Yeah.
No, ask Pearl Washington about them boys.
Yeah, but who was rocking with Pearl though?
Oh, they had a squad.
Nah, they had a good squad. Raphael Addison. They had a good squad. Man.
Ask Chris Mullen and them boys about them Georgia.
It don't matter.
So you asked any
Chris
of those
Mullen was better than all of them.
Those Chris Mullen teams or that Pearl team, put those teams against the running rebel.
We talking about Georgetown right now.
Okay, there you go.
We talking about Georgetown right now. Because Georgetown was the class of that era.
No, they weren't.
They were. Who else was running college?
They had one championship. They had one championship.
Yeah. UNLV got one championship. Who we talking about?
No, you just said they were the class of that decade, right?
They was the class of their era.
No, they weren't.
Who was the class of that?
We watch Big East basketball every day.
Who was the class? What team?
The early 80s?
I
think the 80s was
impact in that part of the 80s than Georgetown.
80s was so spread out though, man.
That's a different question.
Yeah, that's a different question.
Because those Hoya Nikes was more impressive than anything else.
The Nikes,
the same way how the
jackets, the hats
had that influence.
Why was people wearing that?
Because they was black. It was a black head coach.
You know, I think there's only one team that won twice in the 80s. Can you guys name that team?
Indiana.
Was it? Well, that was 80? The Keith Smart year?
87 and 81.
Well, it was 2 then, right? Because then Louisville won in 80 and 86.
Louisville won it with Never Nervous Purvis.
Yeah, they won in 80 and 86.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was on that team in 80?
Was it McCree boys on that team?
Griffin.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah, the McCray brothers, right?
The McCray brothers, right.
Or were they with Purvis?
Griffin?
No,
I can't remember.
I think the McCray boys was with Purvis. I think they was with Purvis.
But Denny Crum, I tell you what, he went up north against a lot of his players though. The McCray brothers, and then my man from Camden, Wagner.
Yeah.
He really went up north to recruit.
His grandson's still hooping.
His grandson's fantastic. That's side note, but
side note. High school basketball again. My bad. I apologize.
I watched him play
Roselle.
Was it Roselle Catholic last week?
Yeah. Anybody know him? Tell him we recruit.
It's a great great player, man.
Hey, ain't gonna be no recruiting on my show, goddamn.
This is a sports show now. This is the sports mix. I'm trying to mix in some recruiting in this motherfucker.
We gonna shut all that shit down. Especially when you talk about one of mine.
I was just wondering if you want the kid to have the best opportunity to go to college, man.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
I was just wondering if you want the young man to play on the national stage.
Oh, shit.
Shots fired.
We playing through COVID. COVID don't stop us.
Yo, G's, I'm taking cover.
Me too. Me too, man.
Oh, CP, you'll be rocking with me, man.
Y'all fall back. y'all fall back from this shit.
Oh, damn it, man.
All right, we finished this one because I'm tired of looking at these guys.
It's Georgetown.
Yo, St. John's, man. Tired of Georgetown.
There you go. St. John's.
or even North Carolina.
Yeah.
So-
Wake Forest and shit,
Matter of
man.
fact, I'm gonna leave this shit up a little longer now. Yeah, fuck.
All right, hold on. I went online while we were sitting here.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
It says that North Carolina from 80 to 89 was 281 and 63
Wow.
with a championship record of 1-2.
Yeah.
It says
Mhm.
Indiana was 228 and 86, championship record of 2-2.
Yeah.
And Georgetown, 269 and 69, championship record of 1-3.
Hey,
One and
Now,
sound
two.
like Georgetown came from the bottom of that.
One
You know,
and
I ain't
two.
the smartest.
Yeah.
No, they only got
One out
two.
of
They only
three.
had two losses. Two losses.
Yeah.
They only had 2 losses.
Two losses.
This must be Wikipedia on.
Well,
motherfucking-
well, Villanova counts as 2.
Yeah, that
Two.
should count as 2. Yeah.
No,
It
this
should
is only
count
one.
as
It
2.
only counts as one.
No, 2.
No, it's one.
My God.
Now the
Listen.
90s is the 90s Duke or the 90s Kentucky?
It's probably gonna be Duke.
Mm.
I thought I made it clear. I thought I made it clear though. You know, like the first week. No, Georgetown slander is not acceptable on the sports.
Oh,
media.
you know what? You're absolutely right. I think
I-
Georgetown the greatest team in the 80s, man.
Yeah, I thought I made that perfectly clear.
I think you did that. I think
I'm
you did.
I think-
where's
Big
my
Bud, I think
disclaimer?
you were muted when you said that. I think
Where's
you
You
my
were,
might have been muted. Right.
Where's the disclaimer? God damn it!
you were muted.
It-
You were
It
muted,
ain't
sir.
scrolling across the bottom of the board no more. You used to scroll across the screen. It ain't scrolling no more.
Damn it! I mean, preparing for the show like we gotta, you know.
you gotta have all your shit together.
Where's my disclaimer at? This gotta stop. Georgetown.
I'm sensing some biasness here.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
A little Len biasness.
Yeah, it's gonna be that.
Yeah.
You know
It's-
Georgetown
it's gonna be
recruited
that.
Kobe.
It's gonna be that. But yeah, I
You
might
know
have been a
Georgetown
fan.
recruited Kobe.
I might have been a fan if Kobe went to Georgetown. You know,
Nah, it's too late to turn back time now.
Yeah,
I said might have, and
Your hate is too
Just-
deep.
Yeah.
just like if this next guy would have went to Georgetown, I'd have been a fan of him too. I can't say that I wasn't a fan. I was a fan.
Who, Sean Elliott?
Nah. But he was. And then Sean Elliott wasn't bad in college.
Sean
though.
Elliott got buckets at Arizona.
Man,
Yeah,
Sean Elliott was
Yeah, he
great in
at
college.
Arizona. I
Yeah,
remember
Sean
that.
Elliott.
Yeah.
Sean
Oh,
Elliott
my
was
goodness.
all right
He
in
was
college.
great. He
I
was
like
great in
him.
college.
Yeah, he all
He
got
was
buckets.
great.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Sean Elliott. He played down there with Steve Kerr, didn't he?
Yeah, he was more than all right. He's fantastic.
I think they went to Final Four a couple times too, didn't they? At least once.
And on one leg.
Yeah, he had the big knee. He had the big dumb knee breeze.
Yeah.
So this another matchup, man. This one, I don't think you can go wrong with either one of these guys. So this a one-on-one,
Uh-oh.
not even a matchup, but just two guys out. You know, and we probably had this discussion before.
Uh-oh.
These two guys, you know,
Wow.
injuries, man, just derailed what could have been for both of them.
Wow.
Both of them came out, you know, both of
I
them came
plead the
out
fifth.
flying.
I plead the fifth.
So Georgetown,
Yeah.
Grant was supposed to go to Georgetown. You know, his mom wanted him to go. He went to all the home games. He was always down at the campus and shit. And Mike Krzyzewski came with the checkbook, and the rest is history. So
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, that's a tough one there.
I see nobody want to run out there. Nobody want to get out on that ledge by themselves.
I'm gonna
Go
jump
ahead,
out there.
Chief.
I'm gonna jump out there. I'm gonna jump out there. I was a penny
I'm
guy.
going with Penny.
I was a penny guy, but it ain't by much. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not by a whole lot. Let me just
I
say
think
that.
if Grant wasn't assigned with Feli, it wouldn't even be a conversation. 'Cause them
I'm
fucking
feeling-
teams was
No,
ugly as hell.
no, I thought they was all right, man. I feel like
No,
was all right,
man.
man.
Don't
I'm
show
gonna
your
tell you
life
something
in
though.
this.
Grant Hill was, in my opinion, over the last 30 years, especially if he didn't get injured, he was the best player Duke has had in the last 30 years to play in the NBA.
Oh, that's easy.
In my opinion, no, it's not too easy
Yeah,
because
that's easy for me.
because people might say Kyrie now because he's been, but if he had not gotten injured, you would look at Grant Hill as one of the top swing players, like all around players of all time, man. He really would.
Yeah, Grant
And
Hill
he played defense.
Yeah, he played both sides. He could
Yeah.
handle the ball. He could run the offense.
Yeah.
You
Real
know,
high.
he wasn't a jump shooter. He wasn't like a 3-point shooter. He had a nice mid range.
But he developed that jump shot.
Right, he developed
later on. With injuries probably forced that, but
right.
You know, his game was more mid range, getting to the basket, distributing. You know, getting you off the dribble type. He was a downhill guy. He could go east and west, but he was a downhill guy for real. He was going to the rack.
Did any of those guys make it to the Hall of Fame?
I think Grant Hill got in. I think Grant Hill got in.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I think it was some controversy on that.
I'm not sure.
Let me pull out my Google machine.
I'm not sure about that.
We'll find out.
But you know, Grant had a lot of connections, man. What his mom was roommates with Hillary.
Yeah.
And his dad was from Turner Station.
Yeah.
All day.
Right.
All day.
Went to Yale.
Yeah, he went to Yale.
Dr. Reed, man, put up that scratch.
Speaking of Ivy League, what do you guys think about James? I saw James Brown. He had a gray beard. I thought he looked really cool.
James Brown, the TV guy?
Yeah, but then when I see him every Sunday, he got this shit painted on and
Yeah, he gotta do something with that head because his forehead back this motherfucker now.
Yeah,
man.
they keep talking about his headline, man.
Yeah, that shit is unbecoming of a motherfucker that's on TV every week.
But when he
Y'all
had the
wrong for that. Y'all wrong for that shit.
No, but when he had the gray beard,
y'all wrong for that shit, man.
No, but tell me, CB, honestly, why Kenny looks for that. You don't know the frustration. You don't know the frustration I get when I gotta go into the barbershop and I gotta wait behind two dudes getting this stuff painted on them. It's 3 hours that I gotta wait behind two guys.
Right. Grant Hill went in 2018.
Yeah, I thought he did.
Hey, 2018.
I thought he did.
Yeah.
It's like a Sherwin-Williams commercial in that mother. I mean, paint everywhere. Fine.
Hey.
Yeah,
that's fucked up, man.
Kenny Homeboy be on there getting painted up every other week.
Who was
that? Kevin Solomon. He get painted and the S curl put in.
But and then the one dude says, "Okay, hey Rob," he's like, "Rob, I gotta it might be a little long. I gotta put a unit on it." I said, "Unit?" He said, "Yeah." He pulls out the rug. He pulls the hair.
With the glue game and everything.
I said, you fucking kidding me? You should have told me this shit before I got here.
Dang.
He just busts out laughing. I said, dude, I'll see you tomorrow, man. That was frustrating, man.
Oh, he wasn't shape up.
It did. If it rains when they leave, it fuck their whole world up.
Oh, man.
True story, too.
Y'all wrong for that.
Story.
Yeah. It's a little rough in here tonight.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, the gloves are off.
That's a good one, though, Kenny. That was a good one there. Yeah, I think Coach opened up with the right statement. Plead the fifth.
Yeah, I can't touch that.
You ain't gonna touch that.
I love both of their games. I couldn't do it.
All right, I got one more. This gonna we gonna have some fun with this.
Oh shit. I'm the perfect word is born.
No, I didn't hate Bill Laimbeer. I didn't hate Bill Laimbeer.
Well, I didn't like that. I didn't like that motherfucker. I see that.
NBA versions.
We just all together.
Bill Laimbeer had game, man.
Because the NBA version, that's easy.
And he had unlimited range.
Well, the question is, who did you hate more? I ain't hate. Fuck their games, man.
I didn't hate them.
I didn't like Christian Laettner.
I just didn't like Duke, period.
Yeah, but he was the catalyst.
Uniform.
He was the catalyst of that shit.
Yeah. Him and chain smoking ass Bobby Hurley. That was a damn chain smoke. He smoked 2 packs a day.
Is that right? Dang.
Yeah, absolute truth.
Knew that.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, Christian
and
Laettner.
run all day like he had deer lungs. Smoke
Wow.
2 packs a day.
Did he really smoke?
Absolutely. Yep.
He was a good
Who was
college
that?
player though.
Who was that coach?
Bobby Hurley.
Bobby
Oh, I
Hurley.
remember Bobby
Wow.
Hurley.
He was a good college player though, man.
Mm-hmm.
His
Where he
his
coaching at now?
father coached him.
Yeah.
Up at St.
His father
Anthony.
was a big coach in Jersey.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
One of the
That school
biggest.
closed down too.
Where Bobby
really?
Hurley coaching at now?
Ain't it Arizona State? No, that's the brother.
Brothers at
Danny
UConn.
at Arizona State.
Yeah.
No, Danny at UConn.
Danny, really?
Yeah, UConn.
Yeah, Bobby Hurley, I thought was at Arizona State.
I know he out there somewhere. Is
Yeah, because
Arizona
had
State?
Kenny Anderson come out there to visit last year.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, UConn. I just watched UConn the other night.
Okay.
They're
Yeah,
top 20, ain't they?
Danny's at UConn. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's late for me. Bill Lambert was like, God dang, somebody crack him in the mouth.
But see, the thing with
and
Bill
early-
Lambert had them brothers backing him up, though.
Right.
You weren't going to just hit him and Zeke and Rick Mahorn, them wasn't going to come at you.
Yeah.
Lambert make
He
the Hall
played
of
his
Fame?
role.
Nah, I don't think he made it.
Lambert ain't make it.
No.
I think Isaiah the only one from that squad made it.
What about Dumars?
Did Joe, is he in?
That's a good question.
I don't remember Joe getting in.
I don't think so.
Rodman.
Yeah, Robin is in there. You're right. You're right.
Oh, Bobby Hurley. Remember the car accident that he got in?
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah, that kind of ended his career.
Yeah. I wonder if he's still chain smoking. I know he was
But
drinking
isn't that ironic that two Duke point guards ended their career in accidents?
Yeah, right. Yep.
Yeah, Williams.
Jay Williams, he was tough too.
Well,
Yeah, they were both good in
He was
college.
tough.
He
It's
almost lost his
hard.
leg.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he definitely
Yeah.
did, man. It's tough for me to give them
Was
guys credit.
the top pick coming out?
Say
Was
again.
what?
Was he the number 1 pick coming
Yep.
out?
Yeah.
Williams?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I got another one. This an whole nother sport too, fellas.
I'm going with the bad boy on that other one, though, Phil Lambert.
You gonna land
Yeah,
big.
I'm gonna go with Lambert. As a Laker fan, I gotta go root against Bill Lambert.
Yeah. All right. This going to a whole nother sport.
Uh-oh.
Barn.
Talk to me.
So the question was, who was better? Oh, that was easy. Ken Griffey Jr.
So Griffey. Whew.
I don't know how easy it is.
Whew.
But let's factor in steroids and no steroids.
Right. Right.
Yeah, well, I mean, Barry was tough without him.
Yeah, but he won Ken Griffey tough.
He was tough shit. Yeah, he
That
had a
man
couple
got-
MVPs
as the
before all that
baseball
shit.
folks say, that man got all 5 tools, man.
Yeah, Barry had the motherfuckers too.
Nah,
The juice.
he didn't have an arm like Griffey.
Mm-mm.
Griffey had a good arm. I remember the playoffs, Barry Bonds damn near threw a ground ball home trying to get the damn. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Oh, shit.
Barry had a couple MVPs before he went to the
Yeah.
steroid shit.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
did. He was great with the
Yeah.
Pirates.
All right, was
Yeah,
tough.
we're in Pittsburgh, right?
He would have gotten to the Hall if he hadn't messed with that shit.
Nope.
Well,
Yep.
That damn
Started
Griffey, man. Griffey was damn near like the perfect damn ball player, man. That guy.
And people don't realize about Ken Griffey, his last 10 years, he had a lot of injuries.
Right.
And he could have conceivably been the true home run king
Yeah.
if he had not had those injuries. That kind of
Or-
curtailed the
Or if he
impact.
had started using that shit, he would have
Yeah,
been.
there you go.
Yeah.
Take the Barry Bonds.
Yeah.
approach.
But see,
Yeah.
another thing, he played with such a I call it passion in the outfield. Because Ken Griffey would run into walls and everything else to get that ball. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with Griffey, and you know, you can't get around them steroids. Even though we know Bonds was tough before that, And if he had continued on, he probably would have been a Hall of Fame ball player without them roids. But that shit still, it taints him, man, no matter what. And the fact that Griffey, you know, he stayed clean throughout his career. And I got utmost respect for that, man. Tough. I'm going with Griffey.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what about Bonds. And this is, you know, we all done played baseball. Especially his last 10 years with the Giants. Barry Bonds rarely, and it's so hard for people to understand this in the game of baseball, he rarely missed his pitch.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say that, usually when a player comes to plate, especially a good player, he might get 1 or 2 great pitches to hit in a sequence of 7 or 8 pitches. He might get 1.
Mm-hmm.
He never missed one,
Mm-hmm.
especially because they would either walk him,
Mhm.
or he'll get a base hit, but he did not miss that pitch. He rarely missed, you know, swung through a ball and just totally missed it,
Yeah.
which
Well,
is
part
so
of that was
hard to do.
that bionic arm on.
Yeah. And which is even more impressive because he had bulked up at that point and to still have that hand-eye coordination is unbelievable, man.
Right.
I mean, the dude hit 390, 394, I
Freak.
believe.
394.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
He's a freak, man.
So let me throw some shit in the game.
Well, for those of you back on high school basketball, St. Francis plays Emotep Monday at Spalding High School with 2 other teams playing somebody. I don't know who the hell they are.
Let me
Where
throw
was
some-
that?
Spalding High School.
Okay.
Come
They
on,
play
now.
they got-
Spalding?
Hold up, they got a top 10 player, don't they?
They got the kid
Spalding.
going to Villanova.
Yeah, he's pretty
Yeah.
good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who St. Francis playing?
We playing Emotep
Okay.
out of Philly.
So did them Donda players come in dressed like Kanye?
Yo, did you see the sneakers they had on in them ugly ass uniforms?
No, I just.
We ran. Yo, let me tell you.
Is
The
that a
kid
cult?
Mikey Williams came there. It was like fucking Michael Jackson was there, man.
Yeah,
He
that was
bust
up
out the
in Harford,
fans.
up in Harford County.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he that
Yeah.
good though? He ain't better than that
good.
guard at St. Francis, is he?
Better which one we had? Who?
The one that's the top 10 or one of the top guards in the country. The one
This
I was
year?
talking to you about. Yeah, this year.
It's a
The one
different
that's
type of
got
game.
the one that's okay.
Different type of game. The Mikey Williams is a poor man Jordan Tolles. If anybody remember Jordan Tolles. Super athletic, you know. Mikey has a better 3-point shot, you know, but it's all about you're a 6'1", 6'2" athletic guard.
Oh, okay.
You better learn how to play the point. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, but Kanye brought his boys over here and they took an L, took their ass back to California.
Yeah.
Them ugly ass uniforms and ugly ass sneakers. The name of the team is the Yeezys. The
What?
Donda Yeezys.
So he made that, he created that school.
So how did he look? How did Mikey Williams look?
Look very good.
He did? Yeah.
Yeah, he put up he put up 27 in the game that they played. And it was a real quiet, easy. I'm not gonna push the issue. I'm not gonna force my shot. 27. You know,
Wow.
he's legit. Don't get me wrong, he's legit.
Yeah.
But I just didn't like the whole. There was 2 little white girls that somebody caught on video that were
I seen
crying
that.
because they
seen
saw him up close.
Yeah. I saw where I think Mel put up where they had to tell the girls get off the court.
Get out the court. Yeah.
Wow.
I say I ain't never seen no shit like that.
And again, you don't hate on the kid. Kid, 17 years old, got $1.5 million endorsement deal from Puma. You know, I applaud you. Do what you do. You know.
Did he say where he going?
No, not yet.
Not
They
yet?
gonna whoever got the best NIL deal, drop the bag. That's where he going.
Wow.
How tall is he?
6'2".
6'2".
Yeah.
Wow.
And then his hair, add another 3-4 inches to it. You know, they got that. Everybody got that fro shit, man.
He
Well,
got
you
that
gonna
all
have
out there.
Got that.
He
You
can
know, so
figure
he'll
out.
look 6'4". You know what I mean, but no, he about 6'2". But he got bounced now. He got bounced. He ain't got Robert Cheese Gardner bounce, but he got bounced.
Nah. You better stay away from them snow bunnies, I tell you that. Get him in trouble.
I think they come with the job.
They came, I mean, they rushed the court screaming. Yeah. Oh my God.
It ain't like 20 years ago. It's a bunch of them named Karen now. You gotta watch that.
Gotta be careful now.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Ain't like before, you know, down for whatever.
It ain't like before Cheese was married.
Yeah. Now, man, it's like
they haven't watched Get Out.
I know, right? Get Out. Yeah.
Things didn't change.
He wasn't pulling out the cotton out the chair for nothing.
Get Out Part 2.
Yeah.
For Sheezy.
Hey, how many more topics we got, man? My ass is old.
Yeah, you know,
4-year-old. I need my sleep.
I was going.
I ain't heard Brooks stuff. Brooks still around?
I think Brooks did not at all.
No.
He just came back. He took a I guess he took a bathroom break. I guess.
I thought y'all heard his feelings when y'all kept talking about that finger roll.
He went. Brooks went and got a shot of yak. That's what he did.
Oh, okay. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
He keep talking about that damn finger roll.
Motherfuckers.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right, who else we comparing that?
So the comparisons, I mean, we pretty much got that.
Okay.
I
thought you were about to put up Magic Johnson and John Stockton. I thought you were about to do that.
Yeah, it'd be close.
Don't do your time like that. I'm okay. I was going to wait a little bit. I'm leaving that. It was good, fellas.
Don Thompson, John Calipari.
Ooh, I'm going Calipari.
Big John, easy.
Yeah.
And throw in,
got more proves.
And throw in a motherfucker just for good measure.
Yeah. Calipari got more proves.
Well, y'all now see.
He made more movies too.
And he definitely made more movies.
Oh, I thought he said Tyler Perry. My fault.
Oh, y'all gonna fuck around here. Kenny muting everybody.
All I heard was Tyler Perry. I said Tyler Perry.
I got his own studio and everything.
Hey, I'm gonna
coach basketball.
I'm gonna give a shout out to my favorite fictional team. You know,
Blue Chips.
No, sir.
Coolidge High.
Come on, fellas.
Shadow.
Come on, fellas.
Who's that? The White Shadow?
The White Shadow, baby.
Carver High.
Carver High finest.
Right.
Had a motherfucker named Salami.
Right.
Salami was bringing it up. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Goddamn, what's his name? Thorpe.
Coolidge
and Jackson and shit.
Yeah.
The White Shadow, the ex-NBA player. Played
Right.
with Bob Love and them motherfuckers.
Right.
Artist Gilmore.
What was that? 77?
That was a great show, though, man.
Yeah, it's like late 70s.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a great
77,
show.
78.
Yeah.
Damn. Kenny boy, you did some homework for this show, boy. You did some preparation.
Yeah, I know. I did a little prep. You know what I mean? I'm producing. I'm getting producer credits and host
All
credits.
of that. Yes, sir.
That's because his high school team been off for a month. COVID.
Hey, hey. Oh, we back though. We coming back.
Damn good point.
Yeah, we coming back.
Had some time on your hands.
Hey,
He had some time with his hand.
y'all do know I got a job too.
Oh shit.
I got a 9 to 5 that occupy a little bit of my time.
Ain't you virtual there too? Ain't you working from home?
We talking too much now.
Oh, my bad.
You don't know who watching, man.
You don't know who watching.
That's funny.
Oh,
You went in on this one, Kenny. Hey.
Yeah, he asked too many questions. You know what I mean?
Who you working for, Dean?
You said who I'm working for?
Kenny, did you know that the White Shadow was basically a true story?
Yeah,
Nah,
it
I did.
was.
I did.
On the coach's real life situation.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Ken Howard, I believe,
Ken
was his
Howard,
name.
that's his name.
Yeah, Ken Howard. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Ken Howard.
He's a New Yorker.
I think he just passed away a few years ago. I'm not
He
sure
did.
though.
He
Yeah,
did.
really?
That's how I had this picture.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I had the picture. I posted on Facebook a couple years ago when he passed.
Right. He
Yeah.
Yeah.
New Yorker. I don't know if he was upstate or Long Island, but he won
Nah.
from the 5 joints.
Yeah, I think he was though.
Yeah.
Wasn't he from like one of them boroughs, I thought.
I thought it was from upstate Poughkeepsie or Long Island or something.
No, because he had an accent.
You know, because if you ain't from Brooklyn, the Bronx, and Queens, the rest of that shit don't count.
That's right.
I'm just, that's just what I was 10 years up there. I already knew.
Yeah.
That's right. It's New York City. It's everything else.
And everybody else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's 8 million people in New York City, ain't
White Shadow. What's the best basketball movie of all time?
The Fishes Say Pittsburgh.
God damn, you old as hell.
Yeah.
Loving basketball.
Loving basketball, but I probably go Blue Chips.
Oh my God. Loving
I'm
basketball.
going home girl, man.
Oh, the Fishes Say Pittsburgh?
Yeah,
I go
absolutely.
Blue Chips. I go Blue Chips because they was really hooping.
No.
They was really hooping. Yeah.
Dude, nobody
Above
looked
the
cooler
rim.
than Dr. J, man.
Above the rim.
Yeah.
Above the
Oh yeah.
That was all local hood. That was hood dude.
Oh man, y'all niggas tripping, man. Space Jam. What's wrong with y'all?
Oh,
Space Jam. Oh, the
Goes
Fishes.
over.
Wait,
Goes over.
Yeah.
Whoa. Space 1 or 2.
Number 1, man. Muggsy was in
Okay.
there.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Fishes Say Pittsburgh.
Hey, man.
I'm rocking with the Hoosiers, man. I'm rocking with
Hey,
the Hoosiers.
There you go.
Yeah, Hoosiers was good. Hoosiers
Coach,
was
you,
good.
you beat every, yeah. Hoosiers is number 1.
Now, what the one with Samuel
about
Jackson was pretty good too.
Samuel movie.
Joe Carter, Coach Carter.
Coach Carter, yeah, that was
man,
pretty
that's
good.
got to be in the running.
That was pretty good
Another
too.
one based on true story. Yeah.
Carter got to be in
And
the
I had
running.
to pick
And what's
Hoosiers.
the other one with Danny DeVito's wife? Rita
man.
Perlman, or whatever her name is.
Man, I can't remember that. I remember that. I can't remember the name of it.
Terrence Howard was in it.
Yeah, Sunset Boulevard.
Park. What time
Sunset
is
Park.
it?
Sunset Park. Yeah.
That was the name of the movie.
Sunset Park. Yeah, Sunset Park.
Oh,
Yep.
that was the name of it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Sunset Park. That was pretty good too. Sunset Park was good.
I tell you what was better than all of them.
What was that?
Glory Road.
Glory
like
Road.
Glory
Which
Road
one was
was
that?
better.
Which one was that? Was that
Texas.
with yeah, the
Texas
Texas
Tech.
Western squad.
West.
Texas Wesleyan.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that was pretty good
That
too.
was fantastic, man.
That was
You know what else was a good one? I can't remember the name of it, but it was about the team down in New Orleans.
y'all forgetting. Go ahead. Who?
Down there when the Katrina happened. Remember when all the kids got displaced? And they damn, I can't, because they end up combining some schools.
Right.
It was based off a true story, man. What's my man? That played in he played in the movie about Bumpy Johnson now.
Dude with the eye like this.
Yeah. What's his name?
Motherfucker, what's his name, G? Motherfucker with the eye like that.
I don't know who y'all talking
You
about.
know who we talking about, man.
You know black, yo. Who eye don't open up no more.
Man, what is his name? He was the head coach.
Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker.
There you go.
I knew
Forrest Whitaker.
I knew y'all was talking about. I just seen one.
Oh man.
He was
He's
the
such
head
a
coach.
great actor, though, man.
He was the head coach of that team.
Fantastic.
Oh, boy.
That was based off a true story that happened during that Katrina
Yeah.
time.
I never seen that one. See if you can find the name of that one, Ken.
That was a pretty good one too. Yeah, I'm gonna try to look that one up.
What about
Man.
Jesus Shuttleworth?
Yeah,
Got game.
he got game. That was a good one.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, that was a
One
good
better
one.
though.
He definitely got some good ones.
Yeah.
Got some good ones. Now, when you talk about sports movies, what's your all-time favorite sports movie?
Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans is mine.
That was tough, man. Yeah,
Yeah, remember the
that
Titans
was
is mine.
tough.
Yeah, that's my movie.
Tough.
Sports movie anyway. Remember the Titans.
Yeah, that's hard to beat. That's hard to beat. That was tough.
And
That
and that goddamn movie. I think I done seen it every bit of 10 times.
That was tough.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I got damn get the misty eyes damn near every time I watch that motherfucker.
Right. And another one based on a true story.
Yeah, that was tough, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was tough with that, boy.
You know, and I mean they did a very good job of showing the racial tension, but you know it was 10 times worse than that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
yeah.
For sure.
And to be able to go through that and still perform on the field, you know,
Yeah.
that happened, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that Forrest Whitaker movie while we're here.
Yeah.
Well, what was my girl name that played in Love and Basketball? See, I was in love with her.
So now Latham.
Now Lathan, good God Almighty, man. Boy, I was calling Omar all kind of goddamn names, man, when he pulled that move on it and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I just fine, and all of a sudden he gonna flip and start messing with this other chick. I'm like,
Yeah.
eh,
He say you wasn't there for me.
right.
God damn it, I needed you. You wasn't there for me.
You wasn't there, man. I was like, man, this dude is sick. Damn, so now prime time, man.
Yeah. God damn, I can't find the damn movie. What year was Katrina?
2004.
04, 05.
Hurricane season. is what it's
Hurricane
called.
season. Yeah, I just found it.
Hurricane.
Hurricane
I
season.
think got it
yeah.
on YouTube.
Yeah, it probably is.
That.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good one.
Yeah, I meant to watch that one. That was starring the guy with the fucked up eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't nothing, man. Boy, that was bad.
Watch that one.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker.
Oh man. So somebody just give y'all a heads up, man. So next week, I want to talk about these NFL coaches firings. So we're gonna need some time because that shit gonna get a little, you know.
I have a few more.
Yeah. Well, shit, you had one yesterday.
Right.
Somebody else got fired. Was it today? Or was that yesterday?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about. Did somebody get fired today?
Well, I don't know when Cully got fired. I don't know if that was yesterday or today.
I think that was the day.
That was the day. Houston, former Ravens assistant.
But Mike Tomlin, the only black head coach left. I know that.
Damn.
The same number I understand back in 1993.
I ain't even realize that. Wow.
If I read it correctly, there was one head coach in 93 and
Right.
in 2022.
Just one. Right.
Wow.
That's progress.
Yeah,
How about that?
We're gonna dig into that shit next week.
6 steps
I
back.
probably need to talk about that too. Wow.
Yeah, because this week, well, we'll be another 3 or 4 hours if we get started on that shit.
Yeah, I'm going to bed. I ain't messing with y'all, man. Hell no. Hell no. Dude, I'm about to send a text in the group. Like, love y'all, man. I'm out.
Yeah. Well, it's been real. You know what I mean? As we do. Thank y'all brothers for signing in. We got through the technical difficulties again this week. Well, I tell you, technology a motherfucker, but we figured it out.
Yeah, we got it right.
Figure a way to get it done. They can't stop the flow. Y'all go out and do something good for Dr. King this weekend, man.
Yeah, don't forget
Go
about
beat Motep.
Yeah, do that too.
That's the plan.
Do that too.
What'd you say, Coach? I didn't hear you.
I said we're gonna go out and beat Emotep.
Oh, okay.
School from Philly coming down.
Oh, okay. Y'all playing tomorrow?
No, Monday, 7:00. Any
Monday,
good teams up there by you?
What's that?
Y'all got any good teams up there by you?
I remember Randallstown High used to have a pretty good team.
That was 87, 88. They ain't been shit since then.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nope, that's it. They done.
I'll be on the
Newtown's
lookout,
pretty good.
man. If I see anything, man, I'm gonna holler at you.
Yeah. We recruiting. We trying to build it back up. Keep it
Yes,
main.
sir.
We gotta make that.
Yes, sir.
There will be no recruiting or speaking of ball players on the sports mix.
Oh, I apologize. Yeah. Put my business
Did you go
card on
down to
screen real
Dundalk?
quick.
Coach, did you go down to Dundalk?
Yeah, they got a kid number 32. Well, my number in high school, I got to go see about this hat.
Ooh.
I knew
Kenny being selfish.
I knew he was at the game for a reason. Look, that's why he ain't come speak to me.
That's how I say nothing.
He's over there with Ontario Motors.
How tall is Rudy's nephew?
About 6'2", maybe.
Oh, 16.
Okay. What grade he in?
Freshman.
Oh, he a freshman?
He's 10th grade.
Oh, he's 10th grade? I thought he was freshman.
He's 10th grade.
10th
Well,
grade?
see, I can reclass him because that COVID year, you know what I mean? Public schools they had up. Yeah. So he come to me, he'll be a sophomore again.
Hey, how you cut this thing off?
So the game I watched, Shorty got the rock, go steal the half court, took the off, elevated, boom. Gave it to him.
How you cut this thing off, man?
Hurry up.
Damn, boy. Well, when that recruiting subject come up, boy, good gosh.
It's public versus private. Man.
Hey.
That means he ain't gonna schedule me next year when I want to play him. That's what that means.
I don't have no control over the schedule.
You the guy I'm calling though. I don't want to head up. I'm calling you.
I'm gonna look at the personnel first.
So coach,
Yes, sir.
when what kind of relationship does St. Francis have with, say, Turgeon and the Terps and Bino and Bino leaving and all that? What you talk about that?
So Bino is our guy. Great relationship with him. The problem is Bino would come in and see some of our kids that he liked, and Turge wouldn't co-sign on it. And people don't understand. Guys our age are used to how it was when we came through. Any coach showed up, you was happy somebody came there.
Hell yeah.
These kids nowadays, they want to see the head coach. So Bino in the gym, he like family.
Yeah.
You needed Turgeon to be in the gym saying, I want this kid. Like that was one of the things that that Pat realized he made a mistake about, because Adrian Baldwin was down at VCU, most likely was going to be at Georgetown. He had committed to Georgetown.
Okay.
Then his dad had got sick, and no fault to Pat, but Pat wasn't staying in touch, wasn't visiting the hospital, wasn't going all of that. And VCU coaches were doing that.
Wow.
And Pat's position was like, I thought I had Shorty. This whole recruiting thing ain't, that Pat is Pat.
Yeah. I'm
Pat Ewan. You want to come play for me? Great.
Right.
He thought that was enough. Not nowadays. You got to follow up again, follow up another time.
Who down at VCU? Who's that down there? I
Mike
saw
Rudy.
Yeah.
But Bino is at DePaul. He was at our game tonight, as a matter of fact. Him and Cincinnati coach was at our game tonight. We played Gilman tonight. And they were there for that. So Bino's still coming around. We'll send somebody to DePaul. It's a brotherhood in there that Kenny's a part of, even though he don't want to get a kid up. Kenny's still a part of that brotherhood.
So when Bino left, I mean, what was going on with him leaving Maryland? Was he upset that Danny Manning came? Was Danny Manning getting more money, or?
So one thing that we can't do as black men is count somebody else's pocket. So because you can't spend their money,
right?
But the DMV is a hotbed for talent. Always have been, always will be. And DePaul came in with a nice offer that he couldn't refuse.
Wow.
I also believe that the trouble that Turgeon was running into couldn't be hidden too much longer. It was easier or safer and or smarter for him to get off that shit before it crashed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So because they really didn't want Turgeon to start this year at all.
Mm.
But they couldn't buy him out. They couldn't work out the buyout arrangement.
The buyout thing there, yeah. Was the boy Spalding interested in Maryland? And then when Bino left, that killed that. Was Bino in
it wasn't a Bino. It's the same thing. Turgeon's not a good recruiter.
Turgeon, same story.
You know,
same.
You got to be in the these kids want to see the head coach.
Yeah.
You know? Social media has turned these players into stars.
Yeah.
And they feel like they want that kind of attention. You know.
Wow.
And when you see the kid Whitmore play, he'll be at Villanova next year. He tear the damn rim down.
That's what I'm hearing, man.
It's ridiculous.
How tall is he?
6'6", 6'7", with ridiculous bounce and a grown man body.
What's he going to project to at the next level?
If the jump shot gets better, he'll be a bona fide dangerous ass 2. If the jump shot doesn't get better, he'll be a slashing 3. You know, that hopefully over time the jump shot will come. But he creates so much space because nobody wants to get put on the poster.
Right.
He taking practice, jump shots because you back the hell off because you don't want to get dunked on like that.
Yeah, I seen some of the highlights.
I seen some.
Dunk on you and talk about your grandmother.
Yeah, I seen some of the highlights and shit.
You the Forrest Whitaker eye. I mean, dunk on your ass, talk about your grandmother. Jody tough.
Yeah, I seen some of the highlights and shit.
Yeah, we play them next Friday.
We got him ranked number 1. Is he ranked number 1 in the state?
He was the BCL Player of the Year last year. I don't know if he's number 1 in the state this year.
Right. Okay.
Because there's so many publications now. 247 Sports got one. This one.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Right.
So who else will be in the running for that, as far as top players in the state?
There's a kid at Parkville, Sincere Barfield.
Yeah, I heard about him.
And I don't think Parkville going to lose in the public school league. So that's going to help his case because they'll be undefeated.
How tall is he?
With a haircut, he 5'9.5".
Wow.
But he play a good 6'4". He tough.
I haven't seen him. I seen the other guard that got Nick.
What's Nick's last name?
I don't know his last name.
But Nick tough too.
Nick was coming up to open gym with us all summer.
Right. Bouncy, shoot the 3.
Yeah, I seen what he got. I said he can be a problem.
And Barfield is shorter and stockier.
Okay.
But the two of them together is a problem. They're gonna run through the public school.
Yeah. I think we were supposed to play him coming up. I don't know. I don't know if it's coming up or if it's during this break, but I know it was in January.
Okay.
We be back next week, so
they tough. They got some 6'5s in there, some 6'6s. That's okay. And then Newtown got all the sides. The same as always. Something out there. I don't know what's in the water out in Newtown, but they always getting all the damn tall kids.
It's COVID, man. It just got everything all screwed up. Then it's like, we're not even gonna be able to have spectators other than each child only allowed 2 parents.
Right.
That type of thing.
I think the state of Maryland is going to adopt that rule to make life easy.
No students.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No, so it's going to be a little different. As far as people getting in there to see the kids and whatnot.
But they're going to have to do something because they can't cancel the season 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Parents will lose their damn mind to that.
Yeah.
Because everybody swear little Johnny, who's 5'8" on JV for the 3rd year, going pro.
Right.
They swear Shorty trying to get a scholarship. I had coaches coming to see him.
Right.
5'8", 11th grade on JV with a 1.7 GPA. But he going to the league.
We ain't nowhere near what y'all got talent wise. And you ask the kids what y'all want to do.
Right.
They get to talking. I want to go to NBA, and I be trying, just be positive. Don't let your facial expression show.
Right. You don't want to kill their dream. You don't want to be a dream.
I don't want to be the dream killer, but I mean, see, my thing is, it's like, y'all really don't understand what it really takes to get to that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand the commitment them guys put in the work.
Right.
They basically live in the gym.
You have
I'm
to.
saying, you know what I'm saying? Guys live in the gym. There's no days off. There's no excuses. You know, they pushing all the time. And I think the majority of kids that play really don't understand that.
And they
You know
don't
what I'm
love the game enough to put that kind of work in.
Right. They love what the game gets you. They like
Right.
all the trinkets.
Correct.
I'm saying all the gadgets and
Right.
the fame, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I got a move and I put it on YouTube and I'm YouTube famous.
Right.
They like that. You know what
Correct.
I'm saying? But it's when you YouTube famous and then you got somebody that's looking at you like, oh, all right, let me see you cross the court.
Right.
And somebody coming at you, you know what I mean, with the radar on your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now what?
Then you fold up like a cheap suit, usually.
Yeah. So, you know, it's I mean,
Yeah.
you know, and sometimes man, it's funny, right? Because you know how you say something to a kid, and it happened to me a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'll say something, and I said something, and I hear somebody else say what I said.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, yo, I know I fucking said that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching the other night, DePaul and Marquette played.
Right.
They had the all access where the coaches was mic'd up.
Okay.
So you was in the huddles. You know what I'm saying? You could hear the coaches yelling out shit during the game. They you know what I mean? They blanking out the curse words.
Right.
You know, so it was good shit especially for a coach. Somebody that loved the game. I like that kind of shit. So I got this thing where our kids, man, they be going up for layups. And it's like, yo, they see that hit coming and they want to, you know, the twisting and turning and trying to do something crazy instead of attacking the rim.
Right.
I say that shit every game, every practice. I say that shit constantly.
Go in, out the other.
The damn DePaul coach said that shit in the post game.
Right.
About his kids.
Mm-hmm.
He said it damn near like I said. I said, yo, the hits are coming. Concentrate on the rim. Don't worry about getting hit because you're going to get hit.
Right.
If he didn't say that shit damn near verbatim for what I be saying about his guys in that game, like he said, yo, we wasn't finishing strong around the basket. And I tell these guys, yo, it's coming. You know, be prepared for the hit. Just focus on the rim. I said, yo, you know what I mean? So I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I know you may not think so, because you know, Coach Kenny old. You know what I mean? I got to deal with that shit.
Yeah, that beard make you look a little older.
Yeah, but I got to keep that.
And you got to understand, Kenny, they going to the NBA. The fuck can you tell them?
You're right.
Right. Can you tell them, man? They going to the league.
You're right. Yeah.
And
see, when Coach mentioned love for the game, I mean, for real, man, that's the key, man. Because if I always say when AI mentioned, hey, Kobe, what you ready to do, man? I'm ready to go hang out at the club. What you ready to do? He said, I'm going to the gym.
Right.
I'm going to the gym. Yeah. AI was like, damn. But you got to have that kind of love, man, to make it to that level.
Yeah,
but when we're recruiting kids, we're talking to the parent, trying to get the feedback from the parent to understand we do it too much. We're in the gym 6 days a week. Damn near all year. You get that little break for AAU where you go do your thing over there with them. But after that, we in the gym 6 days a week. Doing something. You know?
Yeah.
So if you don't love it, you put in way too much time for something you don't love.
Right.
Yeah.
You better all plan for fun. Go on somewhere else, you know, not the Kenny school, but somewhere else that they just playing for fun. You know what I mean? And enjoy your high school career. I mean, have a good time with it. You know?
Yeah.
But if you're looking to earn scholarship money, you know, and go to college for free and then possibly beyond that, you got to love the game.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Because realistically, you're going to get up 5 o'clock in the morning,
right,
2-3 days a week, put up 500 shots, go home, shower, come back, go to school, after practice, put up some more. After that, go lift weights. You doing that for something you don't love? No.
Right. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. That's the key.
You know.
Yeah. And
easy.
I don't think, and it ain't even picking on my kids. It's kids in general.
Yeah. And this new generation, man, that Lord knows.
Yeah. I just don't think they understand the commitment really commitment in general, commitment to anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because everything is now. You know, that microwave shit, we got to have it now. Okay, I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. I want it now.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
he got it over there. Why can't I get it?
Yeah, why can't I get it? Like, nah,
Right.
man. But do you know what he took to get it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do you know what he went through to get it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Are you willing to go through even a fourth of what he did to get where he at?
Right.
And more times than not, the answer gonna be no, because once they see what it is,
Mm-hmm.
that'll humble a lot of people, which is another thing, another phrase I use. This game of basketball will humble you.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If you go into any situation, and I'm talking about, I played against some guys that, you know, some top-notch guys, high school and beyond. You know what I'm saying? I played against some guys, man, and it took me a long time. I really didn't understand the game fully until I was in my 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what I didn't know until years later. I was like, damn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We were so far behind and didn't even understand it because we did what we had.
Right.
You know, we dealt with what was given to us.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, in our circumstances, and Charles, we was teammates. So it's like, yo, we played basketball during basketball season. As far as our school was concerned.
Right.
As far as the school was concerned, it was basketball season.
And that was it.
And see you next
Gym
November.
closed, get out.
Yeah, see you next November.
Right.
Anything outside of that, we did on our own.
Right.
So you got 15, 16, 17-year-olds kind of figuring shit out on their own.
Mm-hmm.
And you get what you get.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Without really having, you know, a situation outside of high school where, yo, all right, I'm gonna take y'all, we working out from whenever the last game is, we working.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We working. We didn't have that.
Right.
We was down Fleming. You know what I'm saying? Or and a few of us had some opportunities to play, you know, in different places, but it wasn't the majority of us.
And that's one of the huge advantages that we have is that damn near everybody played D1 basketball that come through there.
Yeah.
So when you come to school there, that culture is already there.
Mm-hmm.
So you're seeing guys firsthand that's getting the offer to Georgetown or the Clemson or UNLV or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And you're looking at their game. I'm on the court with these people.
Yeah.
You know, well, he had 17, I had 21.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe I am good enough to be able to play there. And then you see the work ethic increase, you know. And we only really run into a problem when it's senior year and as a kid doesn't have an offer yet.
Right.
For whatever reason. You know, the school that's looking at them don't want to guard, they're looking for a big or vice versa. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then when the offer comes and it validates all that work they did, they get to that school and it's usually ball out.
Right.
Most of our freshmen have already been freshman of the week or newcomer of the week or, you know, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Because that atmosphere breeds that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you at a school where one kid went to play college ball 7 years ago and he was 7 foot.
Right.
Shit, I'm 5'11". What's the likelihood of me doing?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. And that's another thing.
Wow.
You know, we height challenge like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So like, yo, and I like, yo, look around. Ain't a whole lot of us in here over 6 feet.
Right.
So the likelihood is slim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't realize how good you gotta be when you're not 6 feet.
Right.
When you're not 6'2", when you're not 6'3". You know what I'm saying? You don't know how exceptional you gotta be.
Yeah.
And if you're 6'3" and under and not a true point guard, you got to really be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a million of you motherfuckers out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Yes,
So, you know, it's that game, man. It's like I say, the game will humble you.
But like, you know, we try to do the numbers game with our kids. Like, you know, we don't even go as far as how many high schools in America. That's just how many high schools in Maryland alone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with 10 to 12 kids on each one of these teams. How many of them kids really going to college? D1, D2, D3, JUCO, whatever it is.
Yeah. Ain't many.
And they magnify that by 50 other states.
Yeah.
And Maryland's small. Look at all the
Yeah.
high schools we got.
Yeah.
How many high schools you think they got in
Right.
Texas, Florida, California?
Yeah.
absolutely.
How many high schools you think they got?
Yeah.
You know?
Big states.
And then you got high schools in Chicago with 2,000 kids in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
New York too.
240 at St. Francis.
How many high schools up there in New York, Brooks?
How many what high schools? Oh man,
Yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I mean, you just talking about cities like New York, Chicago,
Right.
Los Angeles, where it's just big, numbers are huge.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, people just, I don't know, man. Like I say, I don't like to be the dream killer. I try to be as realistic as I can, but my main thing is, just work. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about one of the things I told the kids over the summertime. Don't get caught up in them numbers, that D1, D2, don't get caught up in that. If somebody come to you and willing to offer you some money to go to school, you better jump on that shit.
You know, like I know, better jump on it.
Yeah, because them offers not coming out that often. Everybody not getting that. You know what I'm saying?
And with COVID pushing everybody back a year, college coaches got kids left for, that's there for that extra year. Yep. So it's less scholarship money to go around.
Yeah,
for
sure.
A little bit of a log jam going on.
That's right. It's a log jam everywhere.
Yeah.
JUCO's backed up. Prep schools backed up. Everybody backed up.
Yep.
So you telling me you a 6'1" power forward at a public school getting 12 and 12? It's not happening.
Nah.
Let your team in block shots.
Right. Enjoy your high school career. Because when it's over, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over. It's over.
Yeah.
And the ball starts bouncing for all of us. Listen, I remember that day when I realized I'm done with this. I'm done chasing this dream. It's a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
And it was not a good time,
Yeah.
But luckily my mom, gave me a little bit of fortitude to get into something else.
Yeah.
When the ball stops bouncing for all of us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The most while you can.
I say I just try to look at it from a, people look at you as the expert when you the coach, and you kind of looked at it as the guy, And so I'm trying to be as realistic as I can with it. Like, I want the kids to work. I want them to push themselves to the limit. Get every ounce out of it that you can. You know what I'm saying? But like in the case of, I take it back, back when we had Terry. Terry played above, what the talent around him was by leaps and bounds almost.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Then Coach Dean nicknamed him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Coach Dean gave him a nickname, and he fulfilled that motherfucker. What was the name you gave him, Coach?
Yeah, he was Superman. He was Superman. Yeah.
Superman. And Coach Dean to tell him
at
Terry,
early age,
Terry, put your cape on.
See the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Terry was natural. You know what I'm saying? Terry was natural, man. I mean, he had some shit with him at 10, 11. I'm like, because you remember, the first game when Dean hadn't seen him yet. Dean hadn't seen him yet and shit. And we ain't start him. But when we put him in that motherfucker, I think he got the first rebound. The first rebound that came off, and when he went back up, Dean just turned and looked at me. We couldn't even say shit. It was like, yeah.
It's shit, man.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, he what you said he was.
Yeah, exactly.
And now here's the other side. So just think of how many kids you've coached that never got to that level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
More than did, for sure.
Right. You know what I mean? And it's nothing against any of those kids. You know what I mean? It's that it's the game at the highest level obviously isn't for everybody.
No, it's not. It's not.
So you just got to enjoy it while you're playing it and take it as far as you can take it.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because it's like you say, you see it. And like I said, I started to see when I first started coaching back like the late 90s and the early 2000s. So I was around the game, but I wasn't in it.
Right.
So I was really getting my feet back in it at that time. So I started to notice, if you get kids early, you get them 10 under. By the time they get to about between 12 and 14 under is when you start to see the separation.
Correct.
Because that's when the growth spurts start to happen. That's when the body start changing.
Mhm.
Because I've seen kids that was
those 2 or 3
exceptional.
years of lessons start to
Yeah.
take.
I've seen kids that was exceptional at 10 under, 12 under. And they get to that older age, they get passed by. It's either because they didn't work at it. They felt like they was already good enough. I ain't got to work as hard as this one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or they didn't grow.
That was it, right?
You know what I'm saying? They got to be 5'7", 5'8",
Mhm.
and that was it.
Right. And then the reverse of that is that kid that's 5'11" at 11 years old, and he 5'11" at 15. He 5'11" at 17.
Yeah.
All he knows how to play the post.
Yeah.
And that happens. Yeah.
Yep.
That happens.
It happens definitely.
So with that program up there, St. Francis, at the level that it is now, and all the players that you done seen come through there, has there been a player that in your mind they was big time and they was gonna go and maybe go to the league and they disappointed you or didn't make it, and why they didn't make it?
Okay, so without saying a name, absolutely.
Yeah.
Put it in check.
The easiest answer is the one kid I'm speaking of clearly did not love the game. I think he played because he was just that big.
And he was good. Yeah.
And it expected him to play because he was that big.
Yeah.
But on the reverse, the kid that I think I've been doing this so long and been around it so long, I'm not impressed that often.
Mm-hmm.
The kid that has that it factor is Adrian Baldwin.
Mm-hmm.
Shorty got a clutch gene. It's just something extra with his game. And if you look at his game as far as his ball handling, it's not Jamal Crawford.
Okay.
If you look at his shooting, it's not Steph Curry.
Yeah.
If you look at his defense, it's not Gary Payton. But collectively, and then he finds a way to use his tools in the right moment to make the play. Like his IQ is off the charts.
Yeah.
So he's the one that and I done seen a bunch of
them.
Yeah. And I think he's the one that it factor is just special.
Wow.
We're down Chick-fil-A. He hit the game-winning 3 over James Wiseman, who's in the league, #1 draft pick.
Mm-hmm.
He hit 2 or 3 game winners along the season to win championships, BCL and MIAA. I mean, he just got that it factor.
Wow.
He just hit a game winner against Dayton the other night down for VCU.
Yeah, that's tough.
He tore his Achilles the end of last season. Wasn't supposed to be back until later on this year. Already back and doing his thing. First game back, he had 6 steals, school record. It's just something special about the kid.
What year is he in?
COVID. He's a COVID sophomore.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
No, he's a COVID freshman. Right, he's a COVID. Yeah, right. They redid their freshman year, so he's a COVID freshman. Right. He's a sophomore, but listed as a freshman.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
That COVID year, everybody get an extra year yet.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to look for a VCU game to watch.
Yeah.
Well, don't watch them up tonight. They got their ass tonight. St. Bonnie's beat the dog shit out of them. There's certain teams you just don't match up well, and St. Bonnie's is one of them.
Yeah.
But boys, I didn't pass my curfew 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Well, we did a little overtime with the basketball, but
Right.
appreciate y'all fellas.
So
for sure.
what you talking next Friday?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back next Friday.
Is that an owl on your chest right there?
Yeah.
That's an owl?
Yeah, that's a Dundalk owl there, buddy.
Okay. Yeah, I just thought I recognize that. Y'all got any players up there that can play at a high level? I just thought I'd throw that out there again.
We got some girls y'all might can look at.
All right, I got to go now. Have a good evening. Y'all be safe, man.
All right, man.
bro.
Good show, y'all.
All right,
sir.
fellas.
All right.
All
I'm
right.
out.
All right.